Greetings. Oh. Hello, Anbrecht.
Oh dear, what happened?
I hate you.
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe.
Well, welcome to the show. I'm a retard. Above me is another retard, and a Lassie is just a Lassie.
An asshole.
Well, there's many words for that, but yes. According to Liam, you are the co-conspirator with John Delarose to take down and flag his channel.
Ah, yes.
Never mind that both of you were customers of his, and you guys are just fake customers.
Yep, fake customers. I guess it's fake money that I spent too. I mean, that's sort of true in that it's fiat money, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, has our lovely Jessi done something yet? Or is she still waiting?
We are still waiting. And I kind of don't want to put it on the waiting screen because it's got nudity.
Do you want me to share my screen of the new Liam Cheeto guy?
Sure.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so what we're about to watch is, in all intents and purposes, this is satire. The things that happen on this are not related to this channel, and we should all just laugh. Thank you.
Yes.
Liam's. We have
Speaking of
Audio
Liams.
come through?
we have Cheeto Liam.
Yep. Cheeto Liam.
You don't talk about me like this.
What the fuck?
You understand? I've gone through a lot of prostitution and degeneracy, and I'm disgusted by not just AVS's career and situations, but even my own. As you can see, I have to live in squalor, shoving my own feet. Oh, you see this? This is eczema.
Oh.
I can't stop. Listen, when you are as talented and as a visionary as I am to make up Nintendo's fan fiction as my comics, you just gotta push yourself to the limit. Once you push yourself to the limit, that's what you know you're really great for.
Push it to the limit, baby.
Now,
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for pushing it to the
But
limit.
wait, there's more.
Cheeto Limo.
Created comic books.
You created comic books. Holy shit.
Oh shit.
I had a great idea for everything I could think of. But suddenly everything gets in the way. And all the people and everyone don't pay attention to me. Why don't nobody pay attention to me?
All right, thank you, Cheeto Liam. Thank you so much. This is amazing. It's gonna get clipped. We're gonna remix this for sure.
There's
baby.
just a
Thank
little
you
bit
so
more.
Much. That was amazing.
Ridiculous.
Everybody,
Oh,
make your
shit.
t-shirts now.
Oh my
Holy
god.
The
shit.
gun part's going to come up in just a couple seconds.
Oh,
Yes.
Queenie, is this your new boyfriend?
Oh, that's my comment, by the way.
Oh shit. Let's get back to the real Liam.
That
So
That
depressing.
Frankenstein video that I did for a retro anime review was the best video I ever produced.
We're gonna listen. We're gonna listen to Liam while this. Okay, there we go.
Fans of anime and comics knew, and I felt it really added something to just the internet.
I think they call that an American bukkake.
Had made a difference.
Okay, and that's the gun part, and I'm not showing that on the stream.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He literally points a fake gun in his fucking head, but he points it in such a way that it hides the orange tip part to where it looks like it's real. So that's yeah. So I spared our chat from the gun part. There you go. But that guy is off his fucking rocker, and I have no idea who the fuck he is.
It's time for another intro.
Oh boy.
Hey, my friends.
Welcome, Helmet.
Guten Tag, mein Freund.
Guten Tag.
hello.
Hello. How are you guys?
We're currently waiting.
On?
Jessi.
6 million people.
That's a highly over-exaggerated number, my friend.
Oh, okay. Damn, we need fact checkers. But yeah, I just came from the JDA stream, and good God, man, that fucking Cheeto Liam shit. That's comedy gold. I'm so glad I caught that.
Is this a Samoan guy? He reminds me of Yokozuna.
I don't know what he is, dude. He just came out of the fucking blue. However, the way Cider was acting about him, it seems like he knows him, so that's probably something he deals with. Who knows?
Ah, okay.
I don't know. It's just the way that he was like, "Oh, we have Cheeto Liam in the bag." It's like, I don't know. Maybe he knew that he was going to do this. I have no clue. But yeah, that guy's off his fucking rocker. But he does know Liam lore, so that's interesting.
We did a better job in shitting on Liam on his video yesterday.
Oh, I know. Everybody tries to copy us. I mean, we're the good quality content, but you know how it is. You know.
Yeah, but too edgy, my friend. We are too edgy.
Yeah, but you know what it's like, man. You know, you try to be NPR, but CBS picks it up, and they think they can do it 10 times better with a national audience.
I really like to piss off and sitters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like my new good friend, Black Lung.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Pfeiffer. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Is she live? Yes!
Oh, she's going live. I thought.
Yes! We're going to do a live EFAP helmet.
Yes!
I'm sure someone will alert her to our presence again.
Yes! It's
No
called
doubt.
me. I'm doing it right now.
If we're lucky, Bonsai Quaff will show up again.
Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. It is I, Jessi Milestone, coming to you on this Friday with both good God and bad. Where people were just walking around, just jizzing.
You make that joke, Jim Tuner, but
In, guys, because we are gonna get mean.
She put subscribers only mode on. It's gonna take me 5 minutes for it to show up now.
She looks like the turtle guy from Rocco's Modern Life.
I don't remember that character.
Filbert was his name.
They got a kind of librarian look to them. They look good on an actual hot chick.
Today's stream will begin as an experimental film in which I eat a sandwich. Stand by. Holy shit.
Oh, she stole that from Rosetta.
Yeah.
Death Pusher, did you used to go by the moniker Jason Black? Because your icon seems super familiar.
Hey, I put in her chat Hello, as an honorary German, I'm here to tell you that we are EFAP. Okay.
German voices automatically funny. Are not used to that. Yeah, pretty much. It's weird, Linkovich. Dark jokes are especially funny. She's doing the Rosetta stream. Nice. Yeah, dark jokes are especially funny in a whatchamacallit, German accent. No, but Ellie seems to think we are the same person too. Aha, fair. I didn't think you were the same person. I just, yeah.
Okay,
Very
so
similar
this right
icon.
here is where Testify tells you you're not supposed to laugh at your own jokes and think you're funny.
But I know I'm not funny.
Not you, her.
Oh.
If I was to do something, that's the thing is, white Jews just don't matter. That's the whole thing. White people just don't matter.
You can't have cheese because you're allergic.
Can't have cheese because she's allergic.
Oh, bro. Not being able to have cheese, that would suck. Like,
We're like,
legitimately, I empathize there. I could not do no cheese on my sandwiches, man.
Well, at least she's not the kind of kosher Jew where she can't mix meat and cheese together. But now that she's allergic to it, she doesn't have to do that anyway.
I didn't even notice the bra straps. Oh, I see them now. Damn it, why'd you have to point that out?
Why did she need a bra? She doesn't have tits.
She's allergic, but she's eating turkey and cheese.
Yeah, I thought you just said she's allergic to cheese. What the fuck? And where's Jeff? Is he working while you're staying at home? This is terrible.
I'm getting shades of Mecca in here too.
Actually, Mecca's doing a lot better than her right now. She's actually fucking looking at Munster trailers from the fucking 50s.
Oh.
What the hell's Munster
trailers? Oh, God. She's showing her belly.
Oh, dear Lord. Also, the cat. Okay. Aren't cats not supposed to eat processed food?
Jessi, what the fuck are you doing? Clean your fucking room.
Oh, no.
Give it to me here.
Oh.
Big womb, save eyes.
Can't even see him. There he is.
Clean your fucking room.
Without me again.
You got a pair of tuxedos.
Such a beautiful place.
Chef that spare time. Mr. Tudor, oh no.
And Jane has come for sandwiches.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on, Jane. No harm.
Okay, I just told her since that she can't hear me on a Lossie, clean your room.
Yes, always clean your one. Funny enough, after I showed you
need
all
some
the garbage
sandwich.
on my floor, I cleaned my room. Prime.
What?
Today's stream will begin as an experiment. If only there were mayo on that sandwich. Dude, I can't. I have to have mayo, mustard, a little bit of pepper, sometimes a little bit of garlic.
Jane, you have come for your sandwich. Yeah.
On my sandwiches.
Okay, bye.
I'm weird like that.
Oh god, is she actually feeding it straight to the cat?
Here, Jane. Here is your bite.
Yeah, she is.
Oh my god.
And she put it in her mouth. Oh,
God.
What the fuck are you thumbs upping?
This is.
Oh, okay. I know what she's thumbs upping because you don't have the chat showing. She got a $10 super chat that says, "Red light message. Hey, I lost track of time. Still working on the project. Good to see you. No, haven't forgotten. Just super busy. And Disney sucks."
Yes, Disney always sucks.
But you had to send a $10 super chat to say that?
Yeah, like turkey, cheese. Okay.
I'm gonna give the cat the runs.
Mouse.
With all that fucking junk in her room, there's probably a fucking turd somewhere she doesn't even know about.
Han, you can't have cheese. You will. No, Han, cheese is not for you. You're allergic to cheese.
Oh, okay, so the cat's
Hi,
Oh,
have to be
one of the
gentle and
cats is
miserable,
allergic to cheese.
and you'll think I'm torturing you when I'm actually saving you. It's a whole thing.
So she can eat cheese. But she didn't state the cat in the very beginning. Yes, I agree. Please, dude, man, spare me the fucking Nikocado memes at myself. Oh, my testy radar's going off. This is wonderful.
It's not that big of a sandwich. I just have very small hands.
Is this
I
directed
do
by
actually
David
like shockingly
Lynch?
tiny hands. It's a thing.
Say what, Helmet?
Is this directed by David Lynch?
God damn it, Jesse.
Damn it, shut up, woman!
I'll say hi to the rest of
Again,
you guys in a
is
moment.
this
I'm gonna pick up
directed
this
by
one.
David Lynch?
Enrique's special. He knows it.
Oh god, she sips.
Oh.
Oh jeez.
That's really more disgusting than the fat Samoan with the Cheetos on his face.
I know, he looks more healthy than her.
Yes.
We got back from Minnesota yesterday.
Who's we? I don't see
I'm
Jeff.
gonna get you straight up because I had to open the suitcase to get my hair stuff out of it. Which I still haven't used yet. I won't be able to watch, but I'll listen while I deliver packages. Well, I will start talking soon then. It's probably not that interesting to listen to me eating a sandwich. I don't know if it's interesting to watch either, but
Eraser had
I
the
was hungry,
Jewish
so-
version.
That's why. That's the reasons that I wanted to eat my sandwich. So, it's also really fun to get the lay of the land, see what you guys are up to, how everyone's feeling, before I even say anything. It's kind of cool. Andy, what's up, Andy? Liver's here. I drink there for you. I'll read a super chat. So, Ruin, I'll read your super chats as well. Shut there. Eyes, guys. Alexander the Great. When I do eat Oreos, I prefer double stuffed to regular.
My avatar looks just like her.
Yes, Alexander. Did you see any Vikings there?
In the future.
I definitely saw
you need to come back
some paraphernalia. Although I did see a guy with an Eagles
Jeff,
lanyard, which made me
pick up
happy
the
because,
bread.
that's my peeps. And I'm like, it's not easy to be an Eagle in Vikings territory. Minnesota. Anyway.
Oh Jesus.
For those of you who don't know, I'm a fencing coach. My 11-year-old student refereed whatchamacallit? Oh, she fenced and she refereed. So
Time is losing.
she's 11. She fences
Hell yeah, man.
Y12s,
By the
which is
time I
12 year
lose
old
it,
and
she's
under.
gonna gain it all.
She's another year to go in that before she ages out. She's also fencing Y14, the next age group up, 14-year-olds and under. She also, because she has national points in Y14, is qualified to fence cadets, which is 16 and under. And so she fenced that. She fenced that at nationals. And she made so. There's sort of your first marker at a national event, or to how you're doing, is making the cut, making it a pools. There's 2 rounds. There's the pools, the round robin that determines your seeding, but the bottom 20% get cut. And so you have to win at least 2 bouts, and sometimes even then have a good indicator to make it out of the pools. And so she did that in cadets, which is fucking amazing. Oh yeah, I know Andy. Don't worry. I've got them.
What's Andy saying?
Yeah. Okay, so we're not eating a sandwich anymore, so I should hide that. There's a new Fletch movie coming out with John Hamm as Fletch, Monkey Jiva says. Interesting. We'll have to look up. If I don't think to say more about, well, let me just look that up now. Let's just try to see that now. I like. It's funny because John Hamm has almost kind of been like a more likable Chevy Chase.
Sorry, but if I want to learn how to do
Chevy Chase always play. I mean, that's Fletch as a character too. It plays a lot of these like
sword fight
characters who gets dunked on, all the National Lampoon and stuff and whatnot. So he's definitely really very good on that. So John Hamm is like a more lovable version of that because not that. Sorry, I should say whatchamacallit. Chevy Chase very much lovable in his characters, but for all intents and purposes a douchebag in real life. But John Hamm, from all I hear, is a good guy in real life too.
Einbrick Bonsai Quaff has returned.
Fletch. John Hamm. Let's see. Okay. Hey Jeff.
Holy shit, Jeff's there?
Jeff.
Maybe.
Oh no, it's fun. Fletch had more than 30 years worth of attempts to run. So this is like a passion project for John Hamm then. Wow. Okay, I'm actually really in then. When people do passion projects like this, we'll release Confess Fletch in theaters in September 16th. All right. Well, there you go. Interesting. So, Jeff's
I hate to be the normie in the group.
So,
no idea.
Right.
No idea myself.
So, Ruin House Rounded. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Jessi, looks like you've been having a hard time with what's been going on recently. Just want to let you know that I'm here for you. I think you and I might align politically. Well, anybody who aligns with me politically or ideology, I really don't have I can't, it's hard to say politically, ideologically. Anybody who aligns with me ideologically, is very much in the camp of live and let live. Is you do you, I do me, we all do each other. That sounds really sexual. No, it's just that. It's like we all. You live by your own philosophy, So, like,
Jim, I'm not part of Hydra. Hydra doesn't exist.
Is to stream. I mean, that's the beauty of freedom of speech, right? If they think that the best, way to make entertainment is to literally just sit around promoting my shit and shitting on it, then great, good for them.
I think we figured that
don't
much.
care. I think it's wonderful that they I really actually get a kick out of this. And they also make a perfect example for talking points like this, because it's right here in our backyard, right? A great example of like people who feel very differently about the world than I do. People who, in fact, feel very strongly that my existence in the world is somehow anathema or terrible or awful. And guess what? I actually said what I did. I made one little change coming into the show, knowing that these guys have this weird hate boner for me, which is that I just made my chat subscriber only. But I didn't put any duration. I know that you usually it's like you subscribe, you have to be subscribed for at least 5 minutes before you can comment. No, I put no duration.
Jessi, we are subscribed to
if you want to come and exercise your right to freedom of speech and say whatever things you want to say about me, then you just have to, your token is just a little bump in my algorithm. For even if it's just for the duration of the stream, that's fine. Unsubscribe when you go.
It looks
the
like
good that you do to my algorithm by being subscribed
Jessi,
for that.
I was already subscribed.
So that's fine.
I gave you a thumbs up.
Thank you. Also, the time that you spend watching, the time that you spend chatting, all
down.
these things are actually really helping my chat.
I'm not putting my thumbs anywhere near.
Like I said, perfect
them,
example. Like I don't have to take it personally that these people hate me. That's not about me. It's not about what I'm doing.
I don't hate you. I
do
just think
to
you're
them.
funny.
So I don't have to really get upset or bothered that they're here.
And not the
and that's I just want to put that out there, guys. Like this is not smokescreen. This is not an act. I've been going on a really exciting journey over the past several years of just like being really good with myself because I can't be good with the rest of the world. I can't always control that. I can't control what goes on out there. So I just have to be on this path of like being good with me. And so one of the things that's happened, you guys might have seen this as I'm encountering haters and the way that's changed is some people have always run up against
we
the
don't
wall
hate you,
trying to
Jessi.
get under my skin because they just clearly don't know how to do it. They think I'm insecure about things that I'm not. And so that's the angle they take and it just doesn't work. But other people, have hit varying degrees of success.
One
of course,
in the poo, two in the go. that
over
what
the
you're
past years. Not
referencing?
anymore though, because again, it's like
I
I'm
would
going on
believe
this
that's
journey
what
to
he's
get right with me,
referencing.
and the more right I am with me, the more impervious I become to people like Lassie and his circle jerk. I don't know. This feels like the most comfortable term. For
No,
what
no,
that
no.
is.
That's Liam who had the circle
So
Yes, Liam circle
I
jerked with dogs,
sorry, I'm just
apparently.
like, I
Yes.
need to
We are
And
no
big
figure out where
circle
my stuff
jerk.
is. We just got done traveling like
We are
yesterday, they said,
anti-Semites.
so this is all in addressing of the super chat, by the way. So room house right. I'm
I
gonna break it
prefer
back.
the
into
term
one. So I'm
honorary
just like
German.
none of my
Thank you
shit.
very much.
Okay.
I would normally walk to the bathroom for that, but fortunately my toiletry in the back
Oh,
road is here,
ridiculous.
so I'm just gonna put it on here.
Shit,
Advantages
what
of
do you
not
call
being
it?
that
The
smelly, I can
curtain
use
in
like the
front of
really
people.
natural stuff. Advantages now too, though. So it used to be
What
like
in the-
natural deodorants and shit came out. They all cost way more than already way too expensive deodorant. And now when you have ones that are like no aluminum, no like literally nothing, like literally this is like essences and shit. Like we actually can't justify charging.
In other
more than
words,
just,
it
like
doesn't
$3,
work.
and it's all I need because I don't stink.
Is she gonna do a
that's
shaving
the
stream next?
Ugh.
where was I? Now I'm off on a tangent. Okay, so what I was saying about hate boner guys, right? Is so in my
Prefer to be
worldview,
called
now,
Hydra.
my worldview has room for people who hate me. It has room for those people hating me, and if I actually believe that if those people really get some value, whatever value they get off of like coming here and digitally, having the little hate boners, then great. I'm actually happy for them that they're finding that enjoyment. It's kind of like going through Obi-Wan. I was like, I really, really fucking hated that show, but I also like when people came in and were like, I loved it. I wasn't like I was like, good for you. Like,
Well,
I'm
we
really
now
glad
know
that you're
Jim
enjoying
Tuner's
it.
not an
I
armpit
don't really
man.
understand how because I find very little meretricious about it, but that said, I've also liked a lot of things that I can also claim are devoid or lacking in merit, and that's fine. That's part of life. Before I put makeup on, I'm gonna eat some chips. So when it comes to the world and what's going on, Sir Ruin of House Roundhead, it just so happens that my feelings politically about some of these issues line up very much with my ideology of live and let live. I believe in the legislature and the courses of action and the options that allow for the most amount of freedom of everybody, and protection of everybody too, because that's part of it, right? If we write laws that allow excessive freedoms for certain peoples, those people are then de facto going to infringe upon the freedoms of others. So sometimes we mistakenly pat ourselves on the back, thinking we're giving ourselves all these freedoms. What we're actually doing is taking them away.
Wait a minute.
And
Is
so-
she confessing to being anti-trans here?
Everything that's gone on politically recently, everything was
So
very
she's
minimal.
self-hating
exceptions.
trans?
Has been about
True.
About taking something from one side or the other, about proving that you're right by proving someone else is wrong. And so these last big shakeups, the last big bits of turbulence that we've had going on governmentally, politically, have been more of that, have been just more polarization. And so, yeah, that makes me really, really sad and distraught. And that's irrespective of my personal opinions on any of the actual issues themselves. Is just we're going the wrong direction. I don't even care if my side is the one that wins the victory or not on these issues. The fact that we're having these battles at all is bad. And if one side comes out the clear winner, we all lose. No matter who it is, and it can't be my side because I won't lie in the heart with either side. Anyway, so that's my big roundup. I think there is room. Like, look, everyone's on their own journey. Not everyone is as good with themselves, and so there has to be room for them to explore and make those mistakes and be pieces of shit if they want to be.
Yes,
I'm cool with that. Oh no,
I asked her our chat request why you and Anna don't stream,
but the way we're going of just wanting to tell everyone else how they can and can't be, I can't abide that shit. Also, I like the new Thor movie only because it was better than I thought it would be. It was a lot better than Multiverse of Madness, in my opinion. Interesting. So I really, really like Multiverse of Madness. I'm curious as to what your criticisms are. And anybody who saw Multiverse of Madness and didn't like it, please let me know. Please definitely let me know. Because I would love to hear. Because like I said, really, really like that one. Thor was also definitely better than I thought it was going to be. Specifically, the way they did Natalie Portman's character and the Lady Thor plot point I thought that was going to be really just sort of slapped in for this women power and all that stuff just to make that point. And it wasn't. It was actually really well written and it was well justified. I liked her in that role too. I thought they, did that all very well. And
you want to have something funny?
As Jeff pointed out, they really pulled straight from the comics too for part
The
of her,
director asked
for a lot of her
Natalie
arc,
Portman,
so.
does she want to be in a Star
Yeah,
Wars
I mean,
movie?
Didn't knock your socks off or anything like that, but I think that it was one of those movies where the humor, like, really, my sense of humor really aligned with the movie very well.
Yeah,
So I laughed at a lot of
100%.
shit. Man, did you just walk off with a poppable? You did. Motherfucker just stole a chip. My chip. So yeah.
I mean, it's
And
that. It's
for me, the way I'm
inherently
telling
a
people with
thief.
this one is if you've liked Taika
Andy
Waititi's last take on
McCallum,
Thor, you'll
her,
probably like
link
this
in the
because
chat
it's
just
totally
said,
very similar.
None of your
the pacing
business
is very
at
similar.
Funny and Gone
And if you
Wild.
didn't, then you probably won't.
I have to reply to this now.
It's not a terribly consequential movie, but I do think it's a lot of fun, and I could see where you could not like parts of it, but I struggle to find like any serious things. Like I'm not
Poor Mr.
singing
Two,
praises
you're
of
over
Ronald
here
Reagan or
freaking
anything
out.
like that. But I also
No,
struggle to
stop
find
it.
anything that's like very seriously egregiously wrong with it. So that's sort of my like in a nutshell take on Thor. But we'll get back into that more after I catch up with you guys a little better. I drink, therefore I am liver cirrhosis. Patron state of the mindless mob. Red light message. Hey,
Mr.
I lost track of
Milk
time.
Guy
Still
over
working on the
here
project.
being a
Good to see you.
jackass.
No, I
Very
haven't
nice.
forgotten. Just super busy. And Disney sucks. Agreed. And don't worry about it. I was away all week in Minnesota for nationals, so I feel like I'm way behind. I was supposed to be streaming and doing stuff when I was there, and I wasn't. So I'm way behind on everything too, liver. So do not worry or stress for a minute. I always assume it's just life getting in the way. It's also summer. You got your kids, so don't worry. Shit happens. So. Anthony Way, I hope you enjoyed the sandwich stream. And thank you for always being so sweet to me, Anthony Way. I hope your day's going great. I'm, like I said, just getting back into the swing of things, getting back into the groove after being away. So, guard the pussy. That is... I'm not reading your super chat, but thank you for $5. Douglas Ernst, I don't understand your context. Those cops should have had a heart. ACAB. I don't know what that is about, but thank you for money. So that's great.
Wait, was that the real Dougie Ernie?
I have no idea.
Oh, Enrique.
So what was the chat that she wouldn't read?
Thank you for the super
I
chat.
don't know.
FM Jessi. Aw. Anyways, haven't seen the last episode of Obi-Wan. Still, what do you think of Stranger
I'm
Things?
really
Just
sure
started
that was
watching
JDA.
Peaky Blinders. Okay. Tell me how you do with Peaky Blinders. Shit, Pancake, stop stealing my chips, dude. Tell me how you do with Peaky Blinders, because we railroaded the first couple seasons, and then we couldn't get through the third one because there's a big time jump. Loved the first one. Oh my god, couldn't get enough of that show for the first 2 seasons, and then I just couldn't get into it after the time jump. So,
I mean, that's
curious.
pretty
I'm very
common
curious.
for people in the griftosphere.
Stranger Things, holy shit.
Too,
Marcos,
so
good
that
evening,
was kinda
Jesse. I hope
Garrett's
your day was
pussy.
good. I've been here at work since 3 p.m. off at A. I'm guessing I was 8 and just 10 p.m. Oh, there we go. 10 p.m. Off at 10 p.m. God damn. 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. That
Mr.
is a
Milk Dud
long...
says, I'm Breck. Don't worry, I'll bail you out
that's
of
not
jail,
that
but
bad,
you're
I
staying
guess,
in
but
there for the
You're in the
night so that you
beginnings
can have
is
a
where you're
chance
at,
of
though. You're
finding
closer
love.
to the beginnings than
Oh.
the end. Or actually, I don't know what time zone you're at, so you could be right in the middle
You
there.
want me to get gay raped? Because that's how I
Actually,
get
I
gay
do.
raped.
I just forget. So, yeah, you're right in the middle, right? Okay. Michelle Jesse, my wife is feeding our daughter. Oh, I'm home from work early. My wife today, as soon as I get home, I'm already with her favorite art. Ow! Sounds like you're having a fun day. Your favorite art shop. Music today. Oh my god, so she's a bit hyper. That sounds like fun. I hope you guys are doing. I know I show you an email. Please accept my apologies. Life has been very, very crazy. But I think about you guys, you two, all the time. And I hope you're well. 6:33 now. Yeah, okay. So you're like smack in the middle
They
of that.
deleted Bonsai Quad.
Yeesh, coaster.
It makes me sad.
I translated the last one before.
Okay, wait, no
they
spoilers
deleted
as
them.
well. Still on episode
He
2.
says,
of
"Why are
2,
you
but I
eating a
love it so
sandwich?
much.
Eat
Still
rice,
on
fat
season
girl."
2, episode 2. Yeah, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm not spoiling. It's not a spoil. It's just like
He's such an
you'll
asshole.
deal with it
Wonderful.
either way. There is a time jump between the end of season 2 and
And
the
for
end
the
of season
record,
2.
that's not a you
not
thing,
that
Jesse.
much of a spoiler to
He
say
fucks
about
with
the show.
everybody
It's
like
been-
that.
it's
It's
around.
great. That's why we love Bonsai Quaff.
But yeah, I will tell you nothing else that happens in it because, man, we ate it up. Season 2 is fucking fantastic. Absolutely fucking fantastic. Do.
Did they delete me yet?
Okay.
I don't know.
Stranger
I'm not over
Things,
there.
Shit.
fantastic, fan-fucking-tastic. So what's really cool coming through Stranger Things is as you're going along, sir. You done eating chips now, buddy? You done eating my chips? What? No.
Yeah, because the guy Andy
my
keeps
Papa
saying it's none of my business again. I said, damn, I was hoping to ask her how she feels about Anna making $46,000.
Okay. Okay.
Oh God.
You done eating chips, buddy?
Message to deleted super
Okay.
chat. You can do that.
So one of the really cool things with
Yes.
with Stranger Things that I
YouTube.
love. Sorry.
YouTube can
Pause
delete
1
super
second.
chats as well.
By 5 o'clock, we go over to
If you put a
17
no
Live. I
word
may try to get over there a little bit
in
earlier today.
the
So let
in a
me
Really?
YouTube super
do
chat,
something really
yes.
quickly.
If you put a no word in a YouTube super chat, you can
Oh,
actually
Andy, you
super
don't
chat
have to delete their
delete it.
messages, by the way. Just letting you know.
But can
Andy,
you request your
don't
money
have to
back
censor,
since it was not read?
these guys. You can let them keep saying
Probably
whatever
not.
they want to say. Just heads up. Like you don't have to send. Let them go. Let them keep sending their money. Please let them pay their money. I'm not gonna read them. So
See,
let them keep.
she
paying their money.
respects
It
the
really- it does not.
griftosphere.
Yeah.
It's like it's really not. I don't. Oh, you missed a little bit. You missed the beginning part.
Toss a
You
coin
did. I
out
think
her
you were
window
not
and
here
she'll
for a lot
jump
of the
right
beginning
out.
part where I was like, I'm really okay with these guys. I've been very good with me lately, and so part of that is like, dude, I understand very intrinsically that this whatever they've got going on is not about me. It's about whatever their worldviews are, their opinions, their hate moaners for this, that, and the other, and that's fine. If they're coming here to exercise it, good for them. Good for them. Have at
It's
it.
literally just
And you know
about
what?
laughing
It's
at
kind of like
lolcows.
better here than
That's it.
somewhere
That's
else,
it.
right? They found me to drop their hatred on. That's good. They should do it here.
Since we
do
have
it
to
here
wait a
where it
week
becomes
for
a black
Liam to
hole and
come
goes no
back,
further,
we're
you know, 'cause
thankful we
someone
have
else
someone to
might
replace.
get really upset by
Yes.
it. Might get really bothered by it. And that
Though
would
why
be
it's
nice. It
always
might actually like
gingers,
ruin someone's
there seems
day
to be a
or like a
connection.
YouTube career. Like my channel, I only stream on
gingers
YouTube
are
so I can
pretty
remind
young
you,
age,
the people
so
who are only on
there's
YouTube, to
that.
go over to
They have
17
no
Live where
soul.
I'm streaming all of the time. So, right. That's what I was looking for.
Unless your
myself.
name is Kyle Broflovsky, then
So
you're a Daywalker.
paste. Okay. So, what's cool about watching Stranger Things season 2? Oh yeah, that's 17 Live. So go over there and follow me over there. What else? Oh, changing the well, that's good. I'm seeing more of you voted in the poll and are on 17 Live. That's wunderbar. Like a third of you are on 17 Live now. So that's great. Out of the 44 that voted. So that's very tight, very tight. And so one thing I would ask, I wrote a new song, guys. I wrote a new song. Since it's my song, I wrote it. Obviously, it's not copyrighted. So I
Don't
can play it
sing.
here, no
Please
problem.
don't sing.
Do you want to hear the new song?
No!
It's too late. It's going to happen. Let it happen.
Yes. No. I hate music. There we go.
Jesus, she looks like a fucking
thank you.
middle school teacher.
There you go. Okay, there are your options. New poll. Okay, new poll. All right, so let me give you my more encompassing thoughts on Stranger Things in a moment, Enrique, because I've got a bunch of super chats rolling in. I want to make sure I get to everybody, but I will go back to Stranger Things because I really, really like what they're doing with this show so far. All right, Sharon House Madness. Thank you for following up.
Yes,
With Multiverse of Madness, I wanted to see more characters like Hugh Jackman returning as Wolverine. Yes, this movie had a lot of problems though. Listen to Mahler and EFAP break it down; they just destroy it. Okay.
I wonder if he still has his Discord.
Multiverse of Madness is never going to be a movie that someone like Mahler likes, and this is something like I like Mahler for certain things. I don't like him for something like this. Because because he's gonna be absolutely right with whatever he's saying. I guarantee you, I can already tell you what his criticisms are, and they're not wrong. The problem is that you have to realize what this movie is. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about with the rest of Phase 4 too. This is the problem, right? You guys remember how
cannot be bothered to do this beforehand.
from what
No.
I recall, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, from what I
Is she doing
recall,
this shit on purpose?
WandaVision got pushed back, and then it was by those dates, by the original dates we were given, going to come out after Doctor Strange was set to come out. So then they had to push back Doctor Strange to make sure that WandaVision came out first, which was why we were all expecting to see something Doctor Strangey in WandaVision.
Mauler is one of
And
the
we're like,
founders
that
of
didn't
the
happen. And
every
then obviously
frame
Doctor
a
Strange comes out and we
pause
all
or
realize why.
EFAP, genre.
So looking at things like that.
You turn her down so that you can actually be heard.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
God.
I was just saying that I was answering Dude Man's question.
After we had
Not question, but
these,
he was like, "What the fuck is a Mauler?" Mauler is one of the founders of the every frame applause or EFAP genre. He and Rags and a couple other people sort of started the whole thing.
Yes.
What you got with Multiverse of Madness,
And his
can't-
favorite quote
over
unquote
something
show
like
on
Thor, which
YouTube.
still got to be what it was, a little more so, a little less consequential. I think Multiverse.
I mean, I
Madness
like
was
those
a movie
guys.
that
They're
got
pretty
co-opted
smart,
by
so
Facebook. Okay.
there is
I
that.
think the Multiverse of Madness was supposed to be like Thor. All right, Thor is just Taika Waititi's fucking around in the Thor universe. I think Multiverse of Madness.
Even when I disagree with
Sam
them,
Raimi
they
just
still
fucking
make me
around
think.
in
So that's
the,
why I like
Doctor
that channel.
Strange multiverse
Wipe that clown
movie,
makeup
and that
on.
we would have gotten,
It makes
you
such a
know,
difference.
Hugh Jackman moments, even more things like that. I think what happened is that Phase 4 fell apart. And you can blame the pandemic, certainly that affected the timeline, but I also think you can blame the lack of direction. There was no cohesion, so people didn't get on board with the different elements because we couldn't see where it was going. And so they had to do this about face, and now suddenly shoehorn things of greater import into.
Well, where was it going? Where has it gone? No place, as near as I can tell.
Into the Doctor Strange movie, tie this back into where your plot line, where your overarching story is going to go, instead of having Doctor's like, for what it felt like, it felt like WandaVision should lead into Doctor Strange, tootling off into the universe, and then somewhere closer to those, like that, Doctor Strange should have come out, was supposed to come out before Spider-Man, right? Which makes much more sense that you now have Doctor Strange with this greater understanding of the multiverse, tittling on to, you know, these with this larger amount of power, and in this more like guidance kind of role where he is in that movie, passing the torch on to the next generation. Instead, you flip the timeline on that too, and so you flip the import of the various.
I don't understand people's interest in
by doing that shit
in Marvel movies.
So that's what I think happened to Doctor Strange, and for me, enough of Sam Raimi got through, and enough of the
I don't know. I haven't paid attention since
and
Age
like,
of Ultron.
I understand
utterly
the cameo
disappointed me, and I
argument, but at the
stopped
same time,
watching
if you really
Marvel
watch that
altogether.
movie, the visual porn is on point in a way that it has not been in a lot of like Marvel Phase
I
4
think
he's
really
still
tried
in
to
charge.
promise us and
I wasn't terribly fond of the
fallen
Avengers
short in a lot
either,
of
though.
ways.
In all fairness,
In all the ways that Eternals fell short.
as far as Marvel movies
and
go,
it wasn't
I
an
liked,
ugly movie, but it fell
Captain
short
America:
visually
First
in all the ways
Avenger.
that it did. I thought
I liked
Multiverse
Captain
of Madness
America:
really
Winter Soldier.
picked it up. I thought Multiverse of Madness
Kind of like Doctor Strange.
brought
It was
us,
okay.
like, really delved into the digital creativity
about it.
in set
You
building
want my opinion?
in a way that we haven't seen since necessarily
After Disney
Inception.
bought it, it all sucked.
Yes.
And so I think I think visually
can't
there's
really
a lot
disagree.
to really praise in that film, and that Sam Raimi delivers on some of the other
How do
elements.
you have a
So for
Hulk
me,
film
like,
from Universal in 2008?
I think if you're trying to take it as a whole piece
in the
together,
next
you
movie?
are gonna fall apart the way Mahler likes to dissect something, because you're gonna have it's kind of like you're looking at a road, right? And there's a couple of
Sooner says
potholes
the
that
MCU
make it
is kind of on
sort of
autopilot.
impassable.
People will watch it no matter
and so someone like
if
Mahler
it's good or bad, and Disney
all he
is
sees is
reacting
the fact that the road is
accordingly. Yeah,
impassable.
no, that's
So
exactly
it
it.
makes the
Mr.
whole
Shea.
thing a wash. The whole project is
You
therefore
remember how the
totally
comic
lost,
books
and there's
got in
absolutely
the
no
90s
point
where
because there's a couple of
essentially
potholes that
everybody
are
was just
impassable.
buying it
Whereas
because it
someone
was
like me looks
connected
at
to
the whole
something?
beautiful highway.
Yes.
And goes, God damn,
Now
this is
the
a
movies are doing the exact same
with a
thing
couple of black
with the
spots, but
fandom.
if we just were to go
Yeah.
through and
Well,
Well,
where
cover
in the
and not
hell
some
is
smoke
the
in there,
next
then the
big
whole thing's
villain
pretty
or
good.
something?
And so when I look at something like that,
Nowhere, because they're still
it
trying to
depends where the
figure out how they're going to
potholes are. I don't think
incorporate
that
the
they're placed in this movie
X-Men
in
with
a
the
way that
Fantastic
compromises the
Four
absolute
and
vision.
Galactus and shit
Obviously,
like
someone
that.
like Mahler, who's a
Yep.
lot more structured, story-based, is going
Dude,
to
man says I only saw a
so
handful
that
of
makes sense.
MCU
But
MCU movies. Way too predictable
it's nice
to the
being
point
psychic like
of
this. It's
banality
just
for
really
me.
just
Yeah,
understanding people and their patterns and how they work.
Pretty
So you
much.
don't actually. I do this in my coaching sometimes too. My student will come in and she'll ask like, "How do I do this?"
To be honest with
and
you,
she's talking about a fencer, and I know they're gonna
Thanos'
fence. I know what they're
concept
doing.
of
I don't
Endgame
actually have to see them do
should have
it.
been
I
the
see what she's doing 'cause
final
I know how she fences. I know how they
MCU movie.
fence,
Yeah.
Galactus,
So I'll ask her,
Galactus
be like,
should
"Oh,
have
is
been the
this happening?
main
Is this
focus
happening?" And now
as
that
the
she can
fucking
feel that she's
villain.
doing a little better,
That way
I'm
you
like,
could
"Okay, so
continue
is it really
everything
impossible
and
X, Y,
make it
Z,
to
or are you
where
just not patient enough to
Thanos
look,
was the
like, oh, it's
ultimate
not
fucking thing
And so, like,
to end
what
it with.
I can coach her sight
Thanos
understanding,
should have been the
and I'm
big bad
obviously
at
doing
the
a
end
damn
of
decent job
everything.
of it because she took up a fucking
Exactly.
hedge fund
He's
policy,
like
so.
he's like the Emperor Palpatine in
Ghost of
MCU.
Speedy says, "Do a
Thanos
weekly
is
stream,
eventually
Mike,
coming
please
back. That
recommend
is the
it."
big surprise
So
next
I
year.
will
Well,
tell you,
Thanos always
only
comes
there's
back
only
in
ever
every
been one
continuity.
obstacle
It's
to Mecca
remarkably
and I doing
frustrating.
weekly streams.
It's
And
just
then
like
we
how
will stay one the
DC
whole time, and
constantly
it's
kills
just that
Darkseid and
we
brings him
both
back
suck
over
at
and
committing
over and
to
over.
weekly things.
It's why
I
just
think she and I
stop
both have the same
caring.
struggle of we have a hard
Well, that's the
time.
thing too. The multiverse madness
I-
shit just opens too many
whatchamacallit,
doors.
keeping
Just
our
like what
own
they did with the
schedules
What If
regular.
series, where you
So
had
it
fucking
is very
Thanos actually
difficult.
a
There's been
good
weekly
guy
bear
with
really
fucking
good,
T'Challa and
and I
shit
do
in
a
the
weekly stream. That
Guardians
said,
What If.
I'm not
It's just
saying no.
complete
I've always wanted to
stupidity.
do a weekly stream with Mecca. I would love to
Last
do a
night in
weekly stream with Mecca.
last
And
night in
even
Cecil
if we
chat,
can't
everyone
align
was
our
saying that
schedules
they
to get
don't
that
like Jessi.
together,
Oh
you are
no!
absolutely right in the subtext.
Oh, really
It
now?
has
Oh
been
dear!
far too long since Mecca Random and I have streamed together. So that is definitely fucking
Where's
Maybe I should-
Cider with
and
that
thank you for reminding
CG
me, because I've
drama
been thinking
clip? That's-
last time I streamed, and then
I don't
Thanksgiving
know.
was away for a week. I was like, oh shit, I need to reach out to Mecca. So words. Thank you for reminding me, Ghost of Speedy.
But I feel like I should go to
because you may
Cecil's
get back to
chat
her
now and
before
tell him
I
that
do,
Alasi
if
does
you're in one of
EFAPs on
Mecca's
Jessi.
streams in the near future, please tell her that I say hello. I love her. I miss her. I'm sorry that I'm never online, but I really do want to stream with her again anytime that she has time. And that we should figure out something really fun to do with it so that we don't have to deal with people like Guard the Pussy. Porno, blah, blah, blah. Why did I read your last super chat? Because you are super chatting in bad faith. So thank you for your money, but I'm not reading your super chats. And I don't understand the rest of it. So I don't know what else you're saying. Macy Van Dusen says, howdy, Jessi. Have great streams. Thank you. Please feed and pet the please for me. Macy, you just missed it earlier at the very beginning. You should go back and watch. I was eating a sandwich and the cats came up and they always get their little pieces of the sandwiches. So.
No, you fed your fucking sandwich to the cat and then bit it yourself.
I hope you're doing great, Macy. I hope everything's been
Does she
going.
have toxoplasmosis yet?
For you.
I don't know, but you know,
appreciate the love and
cats
support.
are associated with women getting those worms in their
Bella
brains.
Booty!
and fucking
It's
nuts,
good to
and I
see
think
you,
she
dude.
has
It's been a while. I've been dealing with personal family crap, dude. Can't stay, dude. No worries. 8:35 a.m. here, and I'm still up from yesterday. What the fuck? I will need bed soon. Milk the haters for money. Hell yeah, Bella Booty. That is what is up. I'm all about that life. I'm sorry you've been dealing with personal shit. I hope that it's been getting better. I know what that's like, man. It sucks, obviously. So I wish you all the best with that. It's good to hear from you, though. It's
Jim
really
Tuner
is
says
very nice to hear.
translation: Jessi hates Mecca and
I
wants
hope
her dead.
Yeah. I hope whatever is going on is not cramping your
Angela
style too
Schmackel
much.
says gross.
Because it's a heck of a style, my dude.
Dude, man says the cat's assuming.
I was watching. Oh, I was watching The Rescuers Down Under yesterday.
Yes,
because I love that movie.
nice.
And I
What was his
thinking about
name?
how badly
It
I
wasn't
wanna go back to
Sovereign. That was the
Australia,
first one.
Next time I will come
Harbinger,
visit.
Thank you. That's a
Because
Harbinger.
that's what it should be. Realistically, next time should be Jessi Fest, the long promised adventure that I keep intending to one day do. Jessi Fest Australia, where I just have a festival in my name in Australia, and the main event is me and Lethal Lightning boxing. So, in which I kick the living crap out of him. So,
please do Liam instead.
He was the only foolish enough to be like, I want this.
She's
Scrabbles, thank you
scratching
for the
her
super
head 'cause she
sticker.
most likely has lice from the cat.
Smile, thank
If she
you.
keeps scratching her
Thank
head that
you.
often, she'll end up with a
Video
5-head just like Vicky.
Shrevels 08. Hope you're doing well.
Have you
What did
noticed
you do
that
the
she's
boys
cutting her
finale?
hair
Oh my
to
god!
match
Oh my
her
god! Oh my god!
thinness?
Get Shippack his own laptop and get
Fair.
a weekly stream. I need to, Monkey Jeebus. I need to get back. You know he has his own channel, right? I don't know if you guys know this. Let me go pull it up real quick. Shippancake the cat does have his own channel. We put like a handful of videos up there. I gotta go back and get it up, get it going again.
Plus,
but,
she looks like a knockoff
yeah, he does have a
cosplay
little
of that
channel out
fucking
there.
one
Let's see.
Ghostbusters 2016 chick.
Pancake the cat.
She looks like Rick
111
Moranis in the
still.
Ghostbusters movies.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Pretty good. Some of the subscribers there. He's got like, he's got some views, getting some views. Yeah, he's got all these little videos on there.
Liam
Actually,
and
he's, like,
Jessi
still
stream
has
needs to
views,
happen.
so
I
we should probably
mean,
go back and do that.
wasn't she on? Wasn't Liam already
Yes,
on?
yeah.
With,
Liam was on.
Um,
Liam was
careful
literally on with Jeff Hicks, Mary
Um,
Mayhem
oh,
on the High
well,
Council stream one time.
No need to thank. It's Devin, right? I didn't fuck that up. I'm grateful to know you guys. I'm glad that I've had such a positive impact. I'm excited to get to know you better. Okay, so where was we? Okay, so we got to talk about. All right, are we satisfied with the Marvel chat? Does anybody have any further? Does anybody want to know any more about my thoughts on Thor?
No, we do not. We want you
Hey,
to start
Kai's here.
singing so we
What?
can laugh at your singing.
Hey, hey, Kai, how are you? It's good to see you, dude.
Sounds gay.
Yes.
Any
very
further?
gay.
Anybody have any? Did feel I didn't spend enough time on Marvel or Love and Thunder because I can go back. But other than that, Stranger Things, The Boys. Wow. Okay. So Jeff asked me the question. He said, "What did you think was better, the Stranger Things finale or the Boys finale?" And so you got to go beat for beat, right? Beat for beat. You got to take the last 3 episodes of the Boys per the last, one of Stranger Things to get roughly the same arc. It's a 3-episode arc. It's a fucking 2.5-hour movie. So, beat for beat, Stranger Things blows it out of the water on the full finale. Now, if you shrink that down and go beat for beat, the Boys finale versus the last hour of Stranger Things, I think The Boys delivers a more powerful single climactic punch. Stranger Things has the value of unfolding this over basically a 3-episode arc, which is incredibly satisfying.
Jim Tuna, raccoon eyes are an indicator
and
for
leaves
diabetes.
very little left except for pretty much
no joke.
Murray, which, by the way, I would like to see that as a spin-off sometime. Running
if you use darker colors under the eyes, it ages you. Yes, that's correct.
Spy operation out of Murray's little home or whatever. Anyway, Sheila Aliens going after Cecil. I don't know who Sheila Aliens is.
Oh, that's
Please
new.
Elaborate. Because I don't like when anybody.
What the fuck are you doing, Sheila?
Cecil's a good guy.
Are you doing late?
I mean, she says that, but in light of people saying that,
I see there's a lot of this Twitter drama.
I don't like Jessi and Cecil's chat.
Not really my drama, which is nice, but I'm always in support. Always in support of my friends when they're dealing with it, obviously. But yeah, so goddamn Stranger Things. So what's cool, is now you're really seeing how much of this stuff has been planned,
It was never planned. It was wrote. They had to think about what the fuck they were doing.
Things season 1 is your one-off season. Hey, let's see if this works. Let's see if people like it.
The first season was pretty decent. I wasn't fond of 2, and I kind of stopped.
3 was terrible.
And we'll leave it open-ended.
I hated 2, so I didn't watch past 2.
Dude, season 3 was like every fucking 80s trope put together, and they don't even understand what the 80s was about.
I think the vision's there for the show from the get-go.
There was hardly any neon in a fucking mall in the 80s.
You really feel
that
like
was
there's
an early
been a lot of
90s
this stuff
thing.
planned, and so some of the moments, some of the foreshadowing, some of the things that tie together. Even when I was watching season 3, right, the way that they dropped that little spike into Elle's leg, I was like, that's important somehow. They drew our attention to this. This is going to come back in season 3. And that's all tied back into, oh my God, that Casey event. I was about to call you, but of course you're live. Speak of the devil. Guess what I was talking about with Jeff earlier today? You probably won't guess, so I'll just tell you. I was talking about when you and I went to go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood together. I love to see with Eddie playing the guitar, right? Oh, so that I will say, I miss you too, Balam. Things have been really fucking hectic, up and down and stuff. So there's a lot of people I haven't talked to in longer than I should, and you're one of them. So I'm
okay.
Hey, Phil TMNT, what's up?
You doesn't seem like the kind of person to do something like that.
I rode a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ride at Nickelodeon Universe in at the Mall of America, which is still the happy place for the 90s. I asked you, I'm planning on doing a panel live stream covering the boys. I would love to be a part of it, Andy, if you have room on it. I would love to be a part of that. Absolutely love to. Thank you. If you can. She wants to wife him up. What? We shipped them on EVS's channel like we did you and Jeff. Oh, that kind of going after. Oh, I thought you meant attacking going after. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. So Is that going to disrupt Peaceful? The great plan that is Peaceful? Anyway. Wait, what about the Once Upon a Day? Oh, I was just talking about it, that KC fan.
I'm going to go
how
into
it was the
Jessi's
first time you
chat
and I
and
had
maul
hung
her
out.
breathlessly.
And because so this is
Wish
how the
me
conversation went.
despair.
Jeff
Good
was
luck,
talking
Pepe
about what we
Silva.
wanted to do.
Good
luck.
God.
It's going to be 3 years this August.
In the event you get yeeted,
suggested maybe
press
we
well,
should
fight,
dinner at
sweet
Musso and
prince.
Pikes, because we both, that was a big part, like right around the time we got together, that movie had come out, we both saw it, we were talking about it a ton, and I was like, I remember very distinctly the day I went to see it, because it was the first day that I hung out with you, and it was also the first day I had all this anxiety because it was the first day that I spent more than a couple hours, or was one of the longest that I had spent away from the kittens, dude, Phil, it was odd. It was like, seriously, you go in there, it's like the Blues Clues ride, there's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ride, there's, I think it's 2 TMNT rides actually. They have all this, it's like, dude, it really is. You're like, any hoozle. So, thanks, Enrico. So yeah, so we're thinking about doing that for our third year. Is like, hey, that holy crap, it does threaten Peaceful. This abomination must be stopped. I'm just looking out for you guys. I'm looking out for the grand plan, for the greater plan. You know, you got to keep that on track. You know, fucking love it. Oh. Realistically, no, it's hilarious. You're right though. Like, y'all shipped me and Jeff the very first High Council I was ever on. Y'all shipped me and Jeff. I think realistically,
I didn't.
back
I
in the
wanted
day,
it to
I
go
was
the
like,
other
well,
way
the internet
around.
just needs
He
to ship
deserves better.
somebody, and Jeff and Jeremy and Ethan were already married. So y'all shipped me and Jeff right from the very first time we ever talked. So were you high at Universal, Jessi? Is that a real question? Is the sky blue when I'm at Universal? Do I have fun when I'm at Universal?
Okay,
Was I
so
on 300
did she
milligrams of
just say
edibles
she
the 1st of
recently
July
just
at
went to Universal Studios?
I don't know. Silly question. Silly question.
Is that what I just got out of this conversation?
And so part of the conversation that KC fan was that happened, and I was like, man, that was a really Side note, do you have a platinum pass again yet? Because I should have known. You should have shredded.
The reason why I'm asking
Speaking
if she just
of,
recently go to
I was
Universal
like, where
Studios
is
is because
that?
wasn't
Oh,
she
behind
just
that.
claiming a month ago she didn't have any
And
money
Jay,
to
of
pay
course
off
I remember
her,
you. What's up? How's it going? my
tag
dude?
on her car?
How is it going? It's good to see you.
That was the impetus for the arrest at the hands of the police.
Oh, these are new glasses, by the way. What do you guys think?
Or detainment, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so one, she goes to theme parks, gets high, spends a bunch of money on drugs and tickets, but can't pay off her fucking car.
I hate doing
and then
makeup without my
cries wolf to
glasses,
sit
though,
in the
because I really have to get
fucking
this close
thing
so
to
you
the
can see what
police
I'm
and
doing.
thinks she can take them on. Good God.
Just as soon as she goes to theme parks and gets high, what a surprise!
Not that well lit in here.
I feel like the Fry meme from Futurama is relevant here. I'm shocked. Shocked. Well, no.
All right. So, did we lose all the Alassi haters? I was really starting to enjoy them.
No,
I will
we're
check.
infapping you, but you kept banning people. You banned Bonsai Quaff.
I will check. Oh, that's good, that case, Steven. I'm glad you like Jeff, because if you didn't, that would be, you know. I mean, we don't have tickets or anything. But that said, oh no, Alejandro. Guess who had to downgrade their internet yesterday? That doesn't sound good. That does not sound good at all. Was it was it the price tag or the service not holding up? Because I've had both in the past. I've had it where it's like, I mean, honestly, it's usually a combination thereof, where you're like, I am paying out my asshole.
I just put in her chat, no, we are still here. Hashtag justice for Bonsai Quaff. You banned him.
Oh, thank you, Phil. I don't need it. I just need to I didn't ban him. One of my moderators banned him, but I'll go unban him. That's no problem. I don't care. He can come say whatever stupid shit he wants to say. That's good. I probably won't ever bother.
She's retarded, but she can be reasonable, so, like unlike the other ones.
Tickets are $800 for 2 4-day passes. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'll just come down to visit you and go to what's the dessert
was
place
nice
down
to
in San
know
Diego,
you,
the
John.
ridiculous one. Just dessert, something like that, or like, so I don't know what the one that has the big beautiful ones. I've been there and it's wonderful. I want to go back.
we'll go to do that. Anywho, yeah, no, when people get banned, I usually don't bother unbanning them because I don't care enough. So, is it really hot up there? It's not so bad actually. It only hit 80 whatever today in the valley, like low 80s, and
No, you really shouldn't.
Words. We got the fans on here now. We're just fans. So far it's been kind of indiscernible to how it was. So there you go. Save some money and sacrifice nothing. Love it. Love it. Richard Nuts. I want to know how I'm a scammer. Just tell me that. That's all. I'm not going to explain to you how ironic it is that you came to my channel on my live stream to tell me to shut up. No. You don't get to go after Andy for this. Funny and whatever your stupid name is. I don't.
Yes, I do.
Enough to say it out
yes, I do.
That's okay. You don't get to go after Andy for this. See, this is my channel. Richard, you said I'm a scammer.
This is
so how am I a
YouTube's
scammer?
platform, and you're banning people with free speech.
That's fine. Hit me up, that KC fan, about what your schedule is like, because that might work. But I gotta check.
Okay,
in
so
what our
Mr.
schedule
Castle
is
just
going
shit
on,
on
but I
a
know
kid,
we are gonna have some free time. I was John Thomas. That's why we were. Jeff came with me on my work trip to Minneapolis for Summer Nationals for the fencing tournament.
I just told her that's what Liam
so yeah,
Gray thought
I
also.
Was having a blast.
What kind of person that calls themselves God
fencer
Empress
won a national
anyways?
medal
The kind of person that wears a moo overdoses on
badass.
insulin injections, has a kitty cat poster, and sings like a dying whip.
Tell you all about it too.
Jeez.
I love our chat.
And so where was I? Boop 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 boop. No, see your thing, and this is your mix. I'm mixing up freedom between this and that and blah. And you're misapprehending all these things, right?
Oh god, I'm making
Andy
a
is like me, right? I don't really block people or censor people, but when people go after my friends, and they attack the people that I care about, I get really mad and I want to hurt them. I want to hit them back. And so Andy is like that. And so I won't take those actions. I won't do those things, but I understand and respect the fact that Andy does not like hearing you guys speak that way to me. That's what you have to realize. This is everybody gets their say here. Everybody gets their
it was a speed bump, but it started screaming. Yes, they tend to do that when you drive over them.
But if my moderators who are here for me and my show find it uncomfortable and unpleasant that you're here acting like douchebags and they want to take action to stop you from doing that, I'm not going to. Why would I fight them
wasn't
in
taking on
favor
your
of you?
friends.
You know, I'm allowing you guys to do all of whatever you want to do and act however you want to act. So of course I'm gonna allow Andy to act however he wants to act. If I'm being forced to pick sides, unless Andy acts in a way that I find
is just like the federal government.
So you just have to understand the rules of the game, guys.
It's like,
and you're not playing.
I won't stop you from speaking freely.
The rules of engagement are
but
laid out
if
for you.
corporations who are my friends decide to silence you,
I respect of my friends who wants to, tell you that the rules don't matter, change the rules.
Brian, what do you
that
think?
The new rules
Is
matter
Jessi Milestone the third Romano,
so
brother?
You can try that. But there's a thing that happens, which is that when you don't respect somebody else's rules, they don't respect yours. So that's where you guys are finding yourselves, You come to other people's sandboxes. Those people lay out the rules of engagement for you. You don't respect the rules of engagement.
By the way, guys,
you complain
Hunting
about
Alice
the
is a late
I don't
book.
understand why you keep complaining about the results when you're not respecting the rules of engagement that are laid out for you. That's all.
And for some reason, it also signs people up who didn't sign up for it.
Lol.
Funny, I'll explain it one more time since you're apparently thick. I understand that. Andy is like me. Andy is far more bothered when he sees people talking shit to his friends than when he sees them talking shit to him.
I mean, took a
if
long
you were
hard look at
attacking
her, became
Andy,
limp,
it wouldn't
questioned
bother
my
him.
sexuality, cut
But
off
the
my
fact that you're
keys,
attacking
threw it into
me
the
and I am
canal.
his friend bothers him. Very similarly, you guys attacking me does not bother me. But if you were over on Andy's stream and I was in the chat and you were talking shit to Andy, I would be a lot more angry because I don't like it when people go after my friends. Plain and simple.
Blah, 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 is what I'm hearing.
I don't know what's so hard about this for you guys. I understand that you guys
are a little bit deficient in your understanding of socialization, which is why I'm so patient.
Sure we
in explaining it. It's because I really believe
I
there's just- you
socialize
guys are
just
you
fine. I
don't
simply
understand
choose not to
how
apply the lessons
people
I've
work.
learned during socializing.
Who would win in a
Because
sword
I just
fight? you
asked
or
her,
Will
so are
Turner
you a
or
public
Harrison
figure?
Ford? Okay, now how
Let's see if she answers.
like the character straight up Will Turner, and is this before or after he becomes the new Davy Jones?
Her
Because these are
powers,
important
superpowers
questions.
to turn
Is
men
this
gay
like
with
Will
a
Turner
single
from the
sentence.
first Pirates of the Caribbean? Is this Will Turner after his pirating experience, or is
Does-
this Will Turner after he becomes an immortal being?
Did
Because
she
these are
have the
very different questions.
reverse
depending
effect
on
on
what you
Jeff?
ask. My
Is that what
answer
happened
different
here? He was a gay
depending
man and he
on,
became a
what you pick.
less gay man?
So-
Well,
contact
Jeff
with her?
is not particularly a human, Albrecht.
And now we're
Ah.
also saying that Will Turner is we're just both
Man
magically
ape.
teleported from exactly where we are in current set of
Man
skills
ape.
into a place to fight each other.
Um,
Or is it like I exist in Will Turner's world, being myself, assuming what I would probably know, and that.
My God, it was a simple question.
She could be her level. Thank
but
you.
Priscilla says
Okay,
if I
so
had
before,
friends
okay,
like
so
Jessi,
like,
I would
so
have
like
tried to kill
first
myself
movie,
at least
Will
8
Turner,
times by
right?
now, and I have
So first
everything
movie
to
Will
live for.
Turner and like Jessi from the present, and we like happen to be crossing dimensions on a street, and I impugn his honor by mistake, and he challenges me to a duel.
Weapon. Well, the left always
I
does
win,
that.
and here's why. Very simple reason. I
The right
have had the
occasionally does it,
opportunity
but the left
to
always
study
does it.
his tapes, and I have. I actually, I exist in that world. Okay, well, that's even okay. So if I don't exist in that world, then I just, like I said, I win. I've studied his tapes. I know how he fights. Okay, if I exist in that world, then for sure I am already a pirate. So, so probably exactly like his fight with Jack Sparrow, where I'm like, shit, this guy's really fucking good, but I'm not scrupulous, so I will win by cheating. Will Turner is this great example of like he's supposed to be one of your expert swordsmen. So the way I would beat and the way I would approach him in general, and this is why I think I would win, especially earlier greener Will Turner, is I would be, and I always would be used to being a woman fighting in a man's world with the sword fighting styles. And that's not even like, oh, it takes me the time. That's like literally even today as a female saberist, if I fence male saberist, I fence differently. And there's actually things you can do when you understand that to give yourself an advantage. Also, you got to consider Will Turner's not a gigantic guy, so he's not going to have the size and height and the reach advantage there. So roughly my same height. So I get that back as well. So I think with those things and my creativity and my willingness to bend the rules,
I have no
think
idea.
that I would be successful against Will Turner in that iteration. I think after he becomes a pirate, I would have a harder time because he would be more savvy.
The
with my
only
tricks. He'd be a little
the
more
only
evenly
sword I'll
matched.
be wielding,
And obviously, once he's fucking immortal,
is going to
then
be
fuck me. I don't stand a chance.
the Romeo and Juliet
So
90s
my question.
thing. Sword, 9mm.
I always stand up for my
Yes.
friends, and I always
Yes.
stand up for my.
You
and
never
make sure
bring a
dropping
sword
your
to a
link here.
gunfight.
Andy is a
I
huge
went against a
champion
man
gamer
using a real
whose
sword instead
numbers
of a
do not
fucking
lie.
foil. Yeah.
Very few
Yeah.
people start out with.
We can send Ruckus
as
her
good
direction.
numbers
He
as
has a
Andy is
long
starting
sword.
out
It'll
with.
go
So that
right
lets you know
through that
right
piece
away
of fucking
that
tinfoil.
he is doing something
Yes, it
that
will.
people like. The people like him, and so if you don't want to be behind on one of the latest YouTube trends, then you should be. Then you should definitely subscribe to Zombie Box Reviews, so you could say, "I like
Never
him before
mind that
he
Ruckus
was
also
I
knows
liked him
how to
before."
use
You
the
still
long
actually have
swords.
an opportunity. Let me just double
Yes.
check this because I might have to eat my words since it's been about a week since I've checked on him.
And
I
fencing is
believe
really
you still
just
have time
a
to be one of his
part
first 100
combat
subscribers. is
used
the thing.
only in a setting.
And so people
where
are like,
another
"Oh, you only have
person
100
uses
subscribers yet?" Okay,
against
but like I said, yep, he's got 55 now. So look at this guy's numbers, right? This is Andy McCallum in the chat. Zombie Box Reviews on you, right? So great video, by the way. I showed this to some people at the tournament. 25-second video
Robotic.
on Wade from the Obi-Wan show.
The internet shit
300
its
views.
pants. briefly,
His
I
Obi-Wan
guess.
Kenobi
Yeah.
review, his episode 3 quick review, 379 views. 25 seconds
Doesn't
Christian
the
Bale hilarity. 94
thumbnail of
views.
Andy McCallum look familiar
Darth
to
Vader
you
murdering
guys?
Doomcock, 143 views. Will Smith is a macho,
Hmm.
Not to
179.
me.
13-second intro to his
He
channel,
looks like
147
somebody I've
views,
seen
right? Every
on a
single one
CG
of
stream a long
Andy's
time ago,
videos
like a
has
really,
gotten
really small
more
one.
views
There were
by,
a bunch of people
in every
there,
case double except
and he
for
was one of them.
than
and he
subscribers
was
he has. those are metrics of someone
Probably
on the rise.
fighting
This
with
does not
Testify or
matter
somebody.
how big, small, whatever.
Well, you have to
Like you mentioned,
understand that
my
most of
channel has been
the
stagnant for a
Phantom
very, very
rejects
long
did
time. It
actually
has
come
been
into
a
our
long ass
sphere
time
at one
since I've had a
point.
video that's
Ah.
a subscriber count.
Yeah, like
People
legitimately,
who are on the rise have
Jesse's
videos
crew
that
and
beat
the
their
world class
subscriber
bullshitters
counts.
and whatnot, they all dislike Testify.
Obviously, the bigger you
Oh,
get, the
yes.
harder that is to do.
And if I was to
continuously
tell her I
once
was
you're over
associated with
100,000
him,
subscribers,
I would be
pretty much if
instant
you're
banned.
getting videos that are cracking that 100K, you're doing something right. But in that earlier race, all the way up to that 100,000,
My
if
friend
you want your
in
views to be beating your
Afghanistan
subs,
believes
and
in
if you have
honor
100
killings, the kind
subscribers or
where if
200
your
or
daughter commits
2,000, if your
fornication,
views
you
are
stone her to
beating
death
your
to keep
subs,
your
that
honor.
means you are going somewhere quickly. Like
He
these are not
told
just
me
you're on the
that
rise. You can be growing
a
and
brief
have your
picture
views
of
not beating
Jessie
your
slipped
subs.
into his
If your
mind
views are
during
beating your subs,
masturbation.
you
He
are
is
in
now
that
asked the
exponential
village
growth
to
period.
stone him
That's
to
why I'm
death.
saying
Peace
you
be
got
unto
55
him.
subs now, give it a week, give it two, it's not going
Is
to
it
be
against
that
the
way
rules
forever.
in fencing to full strength it? I don't
So,
know.
like I said, you have a
I
limited
don't
number of
know. I
time.
don't
You have
fucking
there are
fence.
only 45 more people get to be one of Andy's first 100 subscribers. I highly recommend that you take my advice and do that.
How about no?
So Ajay, I'm glad you've been at least okay. I have been up, down, all around. I'm actually gonna make you a mod. I see you said hello, mod.
Maybe
in chat.
not.
You're a
Still,
great guy.
yeah,
I know you're
I don't
here,
know.
only here, up, down, like
Jim Tuner
here and
says
there. But
Testify
like,
was well on his way
you're-
to being a
I don't
universal
know. It's good
pariah.
vibes from
It's a
you.
shame
Good
he
vibes
didn't
from you.
complete the
So,
journey.
can always
Yes.
make them
He did complete the journey though, but the journey
that's
required his
I
death.
didn't mean better, more.
He had
good
to
mods is what I
go from one plane of
Um,
existence into another.
Anyway,
He's like Obi-Wan.
good.
You know,
So
he had to pass into another nether
link
realm.
posted. Do things. Why does my brain work? What way? That Casey man. Oh yes, I like this one. Will you cheated, Jessi? Pirate. Damn straight. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know. I just got a good feeling. I was like, Ajay will always do the right thing.
I did my duty for the record. I voted yes in the polls of the song. Let it
Because that
happen.
means who's actually.
Oh, you did?
talking,
I put hell
actually
no.
gives a shit. And you have that. People care what you have to say. People like the way you say it. So, take my advice, guys. I don't get those numbers, but he does. So fucking check him out.
Yeah, this chick
The best thing
caterwauling
that
is
happened to me this
hilarious.
week
So
is I got
I'm
to stand
excited
there.
to
I want
hear
to tell you
more.
guys this whole story as soon as I get my makeup done because this story does
I
not.
wanted to see
It's not like
Testify
talking about
trigger a
movies and
civil war in the
television.
shoe
How much I
community.
appreciate.
Dude,
Okay, because
he
this
would
is the
have
thing. The
given
boys
enough
and
time. I'm
Stranger.
just saying.
And this
Yeah.
is what really puts the squeeze on
DJ
Marvel
Dales and
and
the
on
Trap
Star
House
Wars
did not
as
like
these
each other,
bigger
but he was
properties,
fencing between
that are
both
just
of them.
aimlessly taking shots in the dark and hoping to strike gold again without bothering to even, I don't know, plan out their entire trilogies before they fucking start shooting them. Is Stranger Things and The Boys are both clearly very purposeful shows.
Do you think
that
I
have
could
had
go
a
on the
lot
Trap
of their
House
journey
with
and
the
their
name
arc
Confederate
planned out
Crime?
for a long time.
You'd probably get in trouble.
And have taken their time to get there. And so
Doomman doesn't know about the shoe
refreshing,
community. I'll let Prime explain it because he was around for more of it than I was.
Really, really. Wait, you've never
Let's
done
just
mods
say
before?
that because of what JEA was doing mostly with shoes, that
Welcome to the mindless mods.
it led to them just trying to find different types of
mods.
like products, which led to them discovering
That's
people
what I
in the
should do.
sneaker community.
Get a
And
mindless mod
Jessi started to
shirt
go
made,
over
and if you
to
buy a shirt and tweet
DJ's
yourself wearing
community
it,
and
then you become a PR
got to know
mod.
them on a more one-on-one basis because they
I'm
were
not just
talking
a
wrestling.
mod, I'm
and
a
you know how
model.
Tessie likes wrestling.
Because I look like Kendall Jenner.
So that's how they all got to know each other because of wrestling.
I
more than
love you, that
shoes.
K-Stu, man. How is your girl doing, by the way? How is K-Stu doing?
And because of the
this guy
DA
has
Trap
actually
House
legitimately
incident, they
changed
didn't
my
like each
opinions
other.
on
And
Christmas
Tessie tried
food.
to
Trust me,
basically
give him a
break
half an
bread.
hour. Give him a half
Tried
an
to play
hour. Because
peacemonger
he'll inundate you with
amongst
so
them.
much shit, and eventually, but what he does
Yeah,
too
if
is
you
it's
weren't
not
there,
like
it
not
was
like
a
he just
great
tells
fun
it to you.
time to
He
watch
sends you her.
a bunch of
He
stuff he
lets her
said.
speak for herself.
And
he's like, no, just watch what she says. Just listen. And because he's really that passionate about her that. And that's the way a true fan should be, though. It's like he doesn't need to convince you or tell you or persuade you. He believes that
Pepe
if you give her a
Silva says
chance,
greater
she'll do
value
that
for
for
your
herself.
money, burning
he
it
believes,
all.
he really
greater
believes
than,
she's talented,
joining
wonderful,
Jessi's
all
YouTube
that stuff.
channel
And
paying her money
really,
to
it's
sound
getting
like
harder
my
to
fat
deny the
mother-in-law.
talent in some of her later stuff, whether or not you
fat
like it.
mother-in-law.
She
While
got
Jeff lays
rave
behind her
reviews
couch
from
in a
Princess
gimp gear.
Well, you
playing
noticed that
that
she's
role
called for
sure.
Jeff an
And
hour
she
ago and he still
clearly
hasn't
has
showed
been
up.
interested in doing more serious work as an actor. I'm actually has her directorial thing come out yet? That case, FC fan, I already get halted by the pandemic and stuff like that because I was really interested in that. She wanted to adapt her
He's
favorite
probably
book,
busy
which
on
is
his own
based on a true
stream.
story, into a movie.
Well,
Is
that
he
or he's,
screaming?
I don't know. That or
And,
he's high and eating shit.
It just sounded really interesting. And so when you learn more about that, you know, a Hollywood baby who started acting because she really wanted to do other things in the movies, but at the age of like 8, the only thing she was allowed to do was be
Dude,
in
man,
them.
it says like
So
limited edition
has
eBay
finally
shoe flippers.
really took a long time
something along those
to
lines.
be able to, and some hard knocks to be able to push out and find her own identity in the industry.
Sam Lee
And now
Bardo
I think
says, once you hear
she
the
has more
ground
integrity
shake,
than
you
a
know
lot of
Jeff
other
is
people. She's
coming.
doing a new ghost hunting show. She's so funny about it.
Hmm.
She's like, it's
So
gonna
what
be
happens when he's
super
just
gay.
breathing
We're gonna
heavy?
gay ghost hunters. It's gonna be the gayest thing ever.
Well,
Like,
that's when they play the
who talks
bell
like that
from the
anymore? She's
wrestling
not
match where it
part
goes
of
ding
this,
ding
you
and
know,
then he wakes up.
Hollywood little blah blah blah.
Oh,
But you can't
gotcha.
even say woman because apparently that's offensive now. Like you can't LGBT blah blah blah. And she's here being like, oh my god, it's gonna be the gayest
Did she eat
gay. I'm like,
something? Oh, wait, yeah, she
how
did.
is that not
I was about to say
reflecting?
she eats something
You know,
before
it
the
is for
stream
me.
because she's
Definitely
like
is for me.
really
So,
ranty
almost
now.
gave me anxiety. No. I saw
Shoe
before
flippers,
and
but
it
probably
was
with guns.
painful. Okay.
Yes.
Dr. Strange and the
Jeff is present. He's
Okay,
sucking her liver
I
spotted
really
fungus
liked
fried
Multiverse of
toes
Madness.
with his
Everybody
black
hates
solo
it, but
licking
I
ass
really,
tongue.
really,
God,
really,
Jim
really
Chris.
liked it. Like me and Jeff.
Oh, that's a
Just
visual idea I don't want in
the
my
things we
head.
really liked with the
Yeah,
Sam Raimi.
definitely
things.
not.
It was very Sam Raimi, and I liked that a lot. What gave you anxiety about it? That's interesting. Or do you mean painful as in like not bad painful, but painful as in like it hit really close to home kind of painful? Boop boop. Yar. I don't feel like I'm here often enough to justify being a mod. To be honest, I mean realistically,
I'm sad.
are you a mod?
Diabetes isn't in chat.
You can be if you want to be. Like half of my viewers are mods now. It's kind of funny. I'm okay with that though. I can live with that. I feel like you're here a lot, right? I don't know. Do you want to be? If you want to be,
Dude, man, says Pepe has a way with words.
Oh, you guys
truly
did
a
say you
gift.
want to hear my
Yes.
song though. Well, let's look at what the other answers were.
Jim Tuner says someone should ask what she is getting made up for. Is she going out tonight? Maybe.
First, I do want to explain.
Stavros is the Simpson or chat man. Wow. Yeah.
On Monday.
Yeah.
She is Academy Award nominated for.
Welcome
acting
to any
roles.
woman on the internet.
Indeed.
Even Rosetta has simps.
You know, I think that says, yeah. I think it says a lot about her, what she's able to accomplish, especially like she's someone who is not well liked and has never been, and that's never stopped her. Good for her. Imagine a Sam Raimi MCU movie where they allowed him to go out on his regular tropes. I think it had to majorly rate him in on a lot of things. Yes and no. We got Deadite Strange. That was pretty. I assume he had to fight for that one. I mean, we got Deadite Strange. I credit him 100% for the incredible visuals where he goes and he fights the Third Eye Strange. That whole just set piece walking into that building, and when the view switched, the way reality flopped, a lot of the reality bending with the digital stuff, I think was very Sam Raimi-esque with the way he can just sort of skew dimensions like that and dive through them. And the music fight between those two was absolutely gorgeous, really, really fucking cool. I agree though that the movie is hobbled by Marvel's need to keep it on story, which I think is only there because of how they went off, because of how much in shambles the rest of their phase 4 is. I gotta sit down and watch through it again and look for some of these criticisms. What should I watch for? I didn't hate it. I hardly hate any movies. It exhausted me. Love the visuals, the score, yes. Felt like the characters were shaming Dr. Okay, so that's what I loved about the movie, though. Okay, that's what I loved about it. This movie is about him so much. I related to him really hard in this whole movie. This entire movie was about how everyone was wrong about him. It was so... This movie is actually very
Has
powerful
anyone
in
ever
that
seen
way because
Jessi's
of that,
feet?
because it was a
Nope, and
movie
the
where
reason
he
is
knew
because
the
she lost
truth
her
the whole
legs
time. He
because of
knew
her
he wasn't a bad guy.
diabetes.
He
She
knew he
wheels
wasn't
around
going to
with
lose
her
it.
bed
He knew
sword,
he was going to
big
become those
pig
things. He knew
stumps.
he
Jeff
wasn't
likes
wrong.
licking the
He knew he
festering
wanted to do the
bruises.
right thing, and given the right opportunity,
Well, you know,
he would do
Tessie's
it.
wheelchair is
And
available
everyone
if she
else being
wants it.
afraid of his power, being afraid of his capability, being
I'm
afraid
sure
of him
Jedi
was why they kept
Bill's
stopping him and trying to get in his
wheelchair will also
way
soon be
and like
vacated.
enemy. And that was why he was the only one who was able to help America Chavez figure out her shit, because it was the same thing. Everyone was afraid of her because she was so powerful. She was this little kid who couldn't control it. They didn't know what to do with her. So they wanted to hobble her. They wanted to stop her. They wanted to take her power away because they were afraid of that. And Doctor Strange finally was the one person who didn't do that to her because he understood, because everyone was doing the same thing to him. And he was like, no, you and I both know we can do this. So let's fucking do this. And it's like, really, in spite of being there's a sci-fi and the vigils and the multiverse and that, it was a very personal movie about believing in yourself. And so I think that going into the movie, once I saw that as the message, I believed that this movie was going to make the point that he was the good guy all along. He did have the power. He did have the right intentions and all that stuff. And so I wasn't as anxious going through it. But I actually think if I hadn't had that faith, if I hadn't trusted that the movie would get there, and I think I only trusted that because it was Sam Raimi. And I was like, I think he knows characters enough to get this right. If I didn't have that faith, I think it would have been a very stressful movie going experience. I probably would have gotten stuck on a lot of those things. Because that was a complaint for me in Thor.
Mr. Turner says the feet are saved for the OnlyFans. It's an intimate experience.
A lot of the beginning of Thor feels like a lot of people dinging on him for the things that he's good at, and ragging on him for it. And then what I loved actually, and that's what I love. That's why I love the way they did Natalie Portman's
still covered in dead man's poop. They gave up trying to hose it down and decided to just burn it instead. #
when she becomes Thor, everyone thinks it's going to be, oh, she's Thor and she does it better and she shows him up and she does this. This whole time, the whole movie of them getting together as the two Thors is that he is the best at being Thor ever, and she needs him to teach her how to be Thor. And then suddenly when it's about that, oh, now everyone, and he's back with his Asgardians and this and that. Now suddenly, instead of rolling their eyes at him, everyone's giving him credit for being like, yes, you are the man, you are the best at this. And he's like, oh, and that's sort of when he realizes where he needs to ask for help for the other things too. And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's just also that some of these messages that are happening in the movies are a little bit reflective of things that are going on in my life. So they're speaking to me on that level. And I can definitely see how, if the themes aren't speaking to you, how you would be definitely more bogged down by the technical failings or missteps and stuff, because they're still there. These aren't perfect movies. These aren't even satisfying in the way that the Stranger Things or Boys finales are satisfying, because they don't have the same intentionality in the framework. Doctor Strange, I thought a little more, Thor a little more than like the rest of the Marvel stuff in Phase 4. But for fuck's sake, the vision that comes out of Stranger Things, out of the Boys, where these shows are going, it's so exciting. Because the thing is, part of what makes you excited to know where those shows are going
Sam
is that you know that the filmmakers know where they're going. Somebody already knows how the shit ends. Someone's already written it, and they're just going like this, just waiting to drop those pieces for us, and you can feel that, and it's exciting.
Tuner says Jessi really loves all the MCU movies, even the bad ones. As much as I enjoy Thor, yeah, they usually do.
There's no
people in the griftosphere usually do.
Very, very lacking. Thank you,
Angela.
Press the like button. That direction is
Angela
very lacking.
Schmalke says Jessi take
yeah,
Jessi's take are just as bad as Lofty. Oh yeah, Lefty Pixels.
As if it was for nothing. See, that's where I disagree, though, and I do think that was actually something they highlight. Like, that
gets married to someone else.
If you watch it again, watch that first fight
when it
where
came
he
out,
and Wong are fighting the creature that comes in to attack. It's coming after America Chavez. There's a part where Wong is
Pepe Silva says the most amazing and bizarre thing in the world.
He can't use his magic, and then we see Doctor Strange.
The most amazing and bizarre thing in the world isn't because she thinks Thor Love and Thunder is good,
and he pulls out something crazy,
something like, and that's what a lot of this movie is. That's something you got to go back and that I think is maybe too subtle, and that's where Sam Raimi is like too good of a filmmaker, and like Marvel's hits you over on the head with this shit. You can't expect the audience to look for, because that's okay. Maybe that's where it is, and that's why I'd recommend, if you really didn't like it, go back and watch
Who's
it.
Lofty?
I think some of the better parts of the movie are subtle.
Lofty Pixels, the guy that does the memes for what's his name?
Quartering.
Sam Raimi unapologetically puts them back in.
Yeah, Lofty is a centrist leftist who gets made fun of by Flash's chat on a daily basis. Where they make him into a fucking cuck in every
scenario. There's a lot of things that's sort of a trope in this movie. There's all of these parts where he improvises magic.
Jim Tuner says the Thor movie is gay camp.
Precedence for
it's almost made for the Jessi audience.
You even see Wong kind of giving this look.
Did she update the car paperwork?
And so
also,
that
I
kind of
wonder
goes back into the why everyone's afraid
the many
of it.
black pigs wanted to be the next Jeff. Make him stolen from Solo Jeff versus stealing Solo.
Because they can't stop them, they're afraid. Oh God, what happens if he's not a good guy? What happens if he betrays us? This and that, because they don't trust him. And his journey is basically
Dude Man says
doing the right thing,
Hanley's
whether or not
editor,
anybody else
the
supports
quartering.
him. and that's really it's
Good old fucking Jeremy Ham
I
playing
think that's also though why there's so much of him fighting himself, him interacting with himself, him dealing with himself, is because at the end of the day, it's like he learns how to work with all the versions of himself. He becomes the Deadite version, and then learns to utilize
Imagine
all the
sitting
evil
next to
spirits.
that idiot in a
fight the last
cinema
battle.
and watching an MCU movie.
I don't understand Wanda's reasoning of being the hero by enslaving people in her spells, whatever WandaVision, but Doctor Strange is bad for saving the universe. I'm confused. That is something I do think. I do think that Wanda's perspective as the villain is hinged entirely on her being not right anymore, on her being like having gone mad by losing her vision of these children. And I think that like I don't think it's necessarily a flimsy
got her master's
excuse like
degree
some
in
people have
beaver
said. I
hairology,
do think that it is a
floral
little bit
printed moo-moo
shallow in
repair,
its
and straight up ugly ass Gucci
and
face.
yeah, so I do think that there's a lot of like it hurt. It's hard to sort of see her after we get someone like Thanos, who is such a great villain because of his moral consistency. His moral consistency is part of what makes him incredible. But to
The
have
pork
a character
are
that's
going
sort of
off. I'll be right
lacking
back. I
in
need to
that
make sure there's not
point
a
of
bear in
view,
my fucking
like her
yard.
villainy is really motivated by vengeance. And
Get the
that's
shotgun!
a lot flimsier in this world universe destroying levels of power than something like Thanos' motivation. I know it was a key jiggling moment, but I did fanboy out for Patrick Stewart as yes! That was awesome. I did love the X-Men cartoon full on, like the full commitment to that look. I thought that, as always, Patrick Stewart was on point in that character. I thought that character was on point. I did get tickled by that. That was a call out that did tickle me. Would I prefer Hugh Jackman? Sure, but we got Professor X, so there's that. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what your overall thoughts were. So 17% of you hate yourself. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry. 4% of you hate music. That's okay. 13 of you don't want to hear my song. That's fine. And 66% are on board.
I'm
That
the
is an
13.
overwhelming majority. So I guess I'm playing you my new song. Yes, I was satisfied somewhat by the conclusion, but finally the fact that all the bad things. That was a good. I did think they wrote her comeuppance really well. Writing that as her comeuppance. And it was also the only way to make her see, because the whole movie, everyone's just trying to make her see what she's doing. They're trying to make her see. They're trying to make her see. And she won't. And she won't. And she won't. So being confronted, everyone's trying to make her understand this is real. They're not your children. This is real. This is real. And so when
ReeeEEE's icon, young EVS, it
to
looks
get what she thinks
blonde
she
hair
wants,
plus
and confronted by the
Bob
reality that
Hope
everybody else is right. And
ski
she's wrong,
slope
which is why, again,
nose.
it's actually, in
Does
spite of the fact
Lassie
that
look
she's not
like
the
this
world's
with red
greatest
hair?
villain in those regards, she is a good foil to Doctor Strange, because they're both on these journeys where they are the only one who is convinced that the way they're doing it is the right way, and she needs to realize how wrong she is. And
It's from the Star Trek video game, if I remember correctly, one of the older ones.
Of character-based storytelling.
Shut up, Jesse. It's from Star Trek 25th anniversary. It's both the generic Alasi pirate captain that you can encounter any time that you go someplace that you weren't supposed to go. That was the game's copy protection, was that you have to have bought it and have the little booklet so that you know which star to click on to go to the mission. And if you go someplace that's not the mission, then you randomly run into either Klingons, Romulans, or Alasi pirates. And this was the Alasi captain, although it's also the named character Alasi Sereth, I think, who appears in the second mission.
Star Trek 25th anniversary and Judgment Rights. I remember the elastic pirate character.
Yes.
Songs that were played at her wedding, or songs that were played at important points in her life, songs that were meaningful if they had a meaning to both of you, or even songs that maybe even you played a lot as a kid growing up. If there are things that like you listened to a lot or sang along to or played and stuff, anything that connects the two of you.
but yeah, because that's like, even if she never sang before, everybody loves reconnects to music and stuff. So if you play things you know she's gonna know, then yeah. Also too, I don't know if you have anything like that, if you have any instruments, but if not, even if you can go like get a recorder or something simple like that, you don't have to, because those things like that, like you can help her learn how to play something in the moment, you know, a skill that has nothing to do with memory or knowing how to do things, or a game that you can learn very, very easily in one go. So something like that, like, yeah, you know, so something that like, yeah, things that will be self-contained, because from what I understand, it can be really frustrating when you're losing your memory, when you're in that place of like the light shining through and you're trying to get further and it's difficult. So things that are more self-contained, like I said, like if it's a game that she already knows how to play, or even if she forgets, can be easily retaught or relearned, then she won't get frustrated trying to remember the rules. Or something like an instrument, but not something that she used to play, but something like a recorder, or like something she could blow into, or a little keyboard, something that she could totter around with. You guys could just mess around. Oh, yeah. If you have like a laptop or an iPad or something with like a GarageBand or something like that on it, you can like make beats, like make a song, be like, hey, we're gonna make a song together, and then you can show her like different sounds and have her pick the ones, so she doesn't have to worry about learning the device or something like that. Doesn't alcoholism lead to wet brain or dementia? I know for sure alcoholism can lead to many neurological disorder. There is a neurological disorder that comes from drinking too heavily, that just basically breaks down your brain. Ben Burnley from Breaking Benjamin got it when he was young, actually, from doing it. Actually, that's why the not Phobia, the one after it, the album after Phobia, the album cover is a scan of his brain, that showed how it was a scan of his brain that showed how deep he was into this disease, and it was going to kill him basically. And so he finally got sober, and was able to reverse the effects and stuff like that. But it absolutely does lead. It can cause tremors. It can cause it can lead to dementia. I've heard that it can that there may be a link to Alzheimer's, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it causes dead zones in your brain. So of course it can lead to Alzheimer's.
Breaking Benjamin is amazing. Corbin Downs, I don't know if you follow me over Once in a Live, but I cover a lot of their stuff over there too. But yeah, clearly also, but yeah, it is not the only cause of dementia. So clearly in this case, not the case. Yeah, no, dementia is something that can be genetic. It's very often genetic. Many factors can accelerate or decelerate its onset, but it's also one of those things too that like there are families sometimes that don't know how bad their dementia does or doesn't run, because certain families don't always have members that live long enough to get into those years. And so if you've died, if like my family, like the men on my family have never lived long. So the women's side, the brains are sharp, the brains are super snappy. We don't really know too much about the guys as they get older though. Like we have a couple now, they're doing well, but because like all of the men in my family have typically died younger from heart disease or cancer, things like that. So
I'm starting to think they're dying from their women.
So it's one of those ones, like if you know it runs in your family, there are things you can do to try to increase your brain health, but there's also, because there are so many different factors and causes and things that can lead to it, you don't always know what's going to make it worse, what's going to make it bad, and what's going to make it not. So Mr. Zolody, I'm really sorry you're dealing with that though. That must be really tough. I'm glad that you're able to go visit her and spend time with her now, but I know that it's a journey that basically just gets harder the longer you're on it. So, oh wow, she got diagnosed at 59. Shit.
I have no clue what we're
That's really
talking
difficult.
about.
I'm sorry you're on that
People
journey.
dying because of some illness.
I hope it's not.
No, not her. Art Bell.
I hope it's as easy as they can possibly be. I'll put it that way. I know there's no easy way to go down that path.
In reviews of Meatballs 1979 or so, most of the world lacks it. Camp culture, UK plus Germans, most of Europe, South America. It seems like a pretend to homeless act.
It's weird. Just heard a voice that was not mine or Jess.
That flew over my head as well.
The people outside.
Stavros says, I would off myself with a bottle if I
Banana
had to
saved your
listen to
life.
this in person for
I've been to the hospital with a friend because she had been
Well,
having she was having
Starvos,
potassium
I got
withdrawal.
something to tell you. Back in
We had
20,
like one drink and she was
I don't know if
going
it was
potassium, so
18 or
she collapsed,
19,
and
a
had
Star Wars
basically she was exhibiting,
celebration.
like alcohol.
She
was
Jeff,
exhibiting symptoms like she was having
Ethan,
alcohol poisoning, but she
and
only had a couple
Jeremy
of drinks,
Griggs were all in a
yeah,
bar
okay.
with
So,
hundreds of
we are
people
getting,
waiting to sign
down
autographs
there.
from them. So imagine those people having to listen
And
to
Mr.
her.
Zoloti, if you ever want to, talk,
Dude,
share,
man
or
says
reach out
camping in the
privately,
UK is pitching a
if you
tent
just
on
want
a
someone to talk
farmer's
to.
land. Doesn't that mean getting an
Mom's
erection?
Stuff, that is really tough. So
Pitching a
yeah,
tent?
we're always
Pitching
here
a
for
tent,
you.
yes.
We're supports. We're supports.
Jesse used human
We're a
spittle, not
supports.
hair
I
gel,
was.
it looks like. When in trouble, she will get pulled over again.
Yeah.
$1,000 plus.
Yeah. So.
Oh, camp culture.
My
As in camping culture. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Boop-a-doo. All right, there's the guitar.
I thought he meant camp,
Words,
as in
words,
pretend
words,
gay.
words. So you guys want to hear my song? Thank you. Let's see how
Got
these
it.
numbers have changed. Cool beans. Cool beans. Okay. So
I suspect that was supposed to say, so shoot me
and this
now.
poll.
Or something along those lines.
All right. So, it's new. It's rough. It's.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
If you
Oh.
come over to one side,
Oh.
here it
Look at that
looks
spare tire,
I would say
gentlemen.
it really is intended to be played electric. Right now, I don't really know
Get in
overall
distress,
because
like a cake
So,
superhero needs.
so
Pay Pig
far
will put
it's
on a
definitely
cape and pay her.
intended as well.
Pretend girlfriend how many
Change.
patrons? Oh God.
play
Who knows?
acoustically for you at the moment. Pull out.
Here comes the music.
Get over
Get
here.
ready.
I'm looking at the fat folds in the yoga pants.
Spare tire moment. Yes. Oh no, this is Angela. Yeah, with a pig icon, of course. She's built like my buddy Mike. Bro, she's built like me. Just saying.
That was really disappointing. I never actually did that.
Well, Imbrick, if we
Like
ever
the
have
bad
to have a
person.
brain transplant, we have the perfect body.
Oh no.
Whatever.
Dude, no, I don't want to be a woman. Words have no power over it. This is stupid.
Tofu back up there. Mascot for 17 Live. Good. Tip sign back up there.
What is it with
what-
chicks and doing that?
What? What? Tips!
There we
What
go.
the fuck?
That's so for later now.
Hey,
This song?
remember, it's
Yeah.
there's a penis tip joke to
All
be
right.
made here. I'm just too lazy to make it.
I mean, 17% of people, or sorry, 4% of people hate music, and like a lot of those people
On
hate
this
themselves,
episode of
so.
Hoarders, yes.
Let's
talk about the
but I do
elephant,
photography
pun intended.
and
Is she
art
trans?
with perler
We
beads.
don't
Mind if I
know.
share
We
a
have
link
no
on
idea.
Instagram for your reaction? Not at all. Please share. Please, 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 please. Please.
We have no idea, Stavros.
Do.
Here comes
John
the
Thomas, I saw you
caterwaul.
asked about the matriarchy. No, Ann and I are not doing the matriarchy anymore. We don't really stream about the same stuff, honestly. It's professionally we're in different places with our
Get Prince
with
Charles upset
what we're
live
doing
on,
on YouTube,
He
with
goes,
why we're
Imbrick,
doing
she's talking about the
YouTube,
Anna shit.
how we're doing YouTube. And so as much as we, enjoyed doing a weekly show together, it didn't really make sense. It's like
Jeez.
So she's saying that creative differences is why she doesn't work with Anna anymore. Interesting.
That's corporate speak if I ever heard it.
Oh, yeah.
all right.
More like, you didn't side with me
So
against
we are
Ethan,
gonna
so
bring
go
up
fuck
in a
yourself.
second.
Yeah,
Actually,
she and
of
Anna
course,
hate each
I
other
don't
now,
remember
you
how
can
the
tell,
song
and
goes,
Jesse
I
is sad
haven't
about
memorized
it.
yet, because
Maybe, I don't know. Alright,
By the
back
way,
to
I have
her.
to go in the next
I wrote
5
out my
minutes
tones
because I have
because
really
it's
bad
electric.
thunderstorms.
Thank
And
goodness.
I have to shut down my
So
computer.
glad I like myself that much.
Yep. She's jealous of Anna on Simcast. Maybe. I don't know though.
Anna's
Just
made
say.
$46,000 off another fucking calendar campaign.
Well, of course she's going to.
What has Jessi made in the last fucking 2 hours?
Hawaii is a dream spot for drug users, but they find Hawaiian drugs super violent. They call shelters and ask, "What do you give me?" versus California.
We need Ethan to save the stream.
Yes, Ethan needs to turn up and talk about licking the butter in our fridges.
Yes. Please.
Or saving the last piece of George for me.
Oh, do you think we can ask Ethan to make a song about George Peter Gaddis?
Oh no. I doubt he would oblige.
Even for a super chat?
Maybe that might do it. That's fair.
Like after you go, oh, is
Jessi
it okay?
made this
Can
stupid
I?
song
Okay,
she
well,
about
here's
to
what
sing.
God
Yes,
to me.
allegedly.
Like, you shall. Yeah, Dave. I'm glad you included that you were just joking immediately, just in case. All right, so let's say. All right. Share. A little taste of them. I didn't even look at this yet, by the way.
Jim
Opened the
Tuner says
link,
we need a song about
and
George
then I'm
and
just doing a
missing
share, so
spaceships.
you will literally see my first reaction to it. A little taste of my new perler beads. Hashtag art. Whoa!
So you know the song? You know the song "Calling Major Tom"?
Oh,
Yep.
We should do it
that
calling
is cool.
Major Ethan, and it's George Peter Gaddis Lost in Space.
Oh God, that would be funny. Art Bell,
Badass.
starting at the start here at 2x speed. Chipmunk eating. She is mindless, so I get that part. Look
just,
for
like,
donos.
staring at
She
all
will
the
animate like
textures.
child,
That's, like-
seeing cash come her way, and will
I
burn.
love when you. I
out
love how
the
you can
bit.
like. I know it's just always so cool with beads. How you. It's such a neat concept.
She has 9
It's almost
unread
like
messages
manually
on Instagram.
working with
Jeez.
images
Vivian
rendered
says she knows
at
she
a
couldn't do a
certain
calendar.
frame
The
rate
raw
to
hatred
build
women can
something.
have for each
You know, saying
other
it's
is
a weird
something
thing. It's like
else.
when we look at
Bro,
beaded
and I'm telling
things,
you, man,
kind of like
no one
how really
is a,
understanding
no one is a
how
larger
images,
misogynist
colors
than
work via
another woman.
pixelation. You know, it's like you're seeing the pixels.
That's why
together, but
lesbian
you're the person
relationships don't last.
physically putting each pixel
No,
in
legitimately,
place to create this physical
one,
image
lesbian
instead of
bed theft
digitally,
is a
you know?
serious problem.
As-
And
this is
two,
what I'm saying making sense. It's just one of those really cool
interpartner,
things when
like
you like
unprovoked
art-
interpartner
the way
violence
art just
specifically
is.
and
Art is just
reciprocal
really cool.
interpartner
And
violence
multimedia
is
are
extremely
really cool.
common in lesbian
I
relationships.
enjoy that. Yep, that's beads.
It's
The
almost
texture
like
also-
the genome doesn't
yeah,
agree with
no,
each
it's cool.
other.
Honestly, even in the digital, like you have to really look closely to see that it's beads because it's
Jim Tuner says ground controlled
You know,
and
it's the
Major
picture,
George
kind of.
commencing countdown engines on.
Um,
Yes,
that is really really neat.
ground control.
I
for
would
Major
never have the
George.
patience for that. How long does something like that take you? actually? Like this one in particular, or something of this caliber, how long does that take you? And what's your process like for that? Are you doing it over the photo, like over a photograph? Or are
Two
you
Man says
sketching it
men
out
say
first, or
horrible
tracing
things
it
to
out
each other
first?
that they don't
Or
mean.
you just like
Women
looking at
say
a
nice
photograph
things
and be
to
like,
each
I'm a
other that
wizard.
they
and
don't mean.
freehand
That's
you.
exactly it. I
Yeah.
regularly fucking
us
insult my
know.
guy friends, and I don't mean a word of it.
That is
That's
really,
correct.
Really cool. And make
That's
sure you
because
drop
you're a
your
faggot.
handle. I don't know if everyone can see it
Just
there.
like
It's
you're a
Lawrence
fat
Ajay.
piece of shit.
Make sure you drop your handle.
I know
for
I
everyone
am,
who
and I'm going to
follows
be
you.
doing my new Nikocado fucking video very soon. I have something planned for everybody. It's going to be
Very
great.
nice.
Oh my God.
200 pizzas, and they're paid for by Dark Griff's bank account.
Oh jeez. Is it true he showed his fucking information on stream
Yes.
one night?
Woo!
Oh.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And Java was the one who made him do it accidentally.
Thank you.
Good job, Java. Good
That's too
job.
fucking cool.
That's funny.
Dude, that's incredible. I won't scroll through your whole Instagram publicly necessarily. Just not everyone's like, but that is amazing. Dude,
What the
those
fuck
things.
was-
Yeah, drop your handle if you want people to give you a photo.
What the fuck?
We're like, wow, that's pretty good though. To like, so after
It
work
even
every
does
day,
it on
spend
the
time
fly.
all the
Holy
time
shit.
2 weeks.
Jim
that's not
Tuner,
bad.
200 pizzas. Sounds like
I'm working on a blanket right
the
now.
title
It'll
of the
take
next
me-
Liam Gray book. Maybe.
I'll be lucky. Let's put it this way: if I'm
Black
done in
guys,
time
you
for
got
the
Jessi's
winter,
attention.
I'll be lucky.
Yes. Well, the white women
Although
ain't.
it's coming together pretty quickly relative to my last one that took 10 years. So
Art
that one's like a
Bell's-
full
That's the
size
thing is,
blanket. Though,
white Jews just don't
and a
matter.
single
That's the whole
stitch.
thing.
This
White
I'm
people
doing
just
triple
don't matter.
stitch, and it's like gonna be a little smaller throw. But
Art Bell says, Simcash cracks me up. Let's get a crew of 5, split the cash. Chrissy,
look at the next
Bragger,
Zangief image
stealing
on the wall that
donated
I sold.
toys. EFAP
just told him to
Godfather,
look
Red
back
Bar
up.
covered it.
Totally excellent.
Getting old, she lured younger cutie fools to her show.
Ooh. Damn.
I don't know much about Chrissy Meyer. Yeah, Black Zangief indeed, dude, man. What? Yeah, people love race swapping and
saw it.
gender swapping characters.
Sorry, excuse my yawnages. Wow, your photographer. Okay, I'm resharing you now. I'm at all your winter photography, and I'm like, okay.
That's correct. Women are indeed not funny.
Yes.
Do. Share screen.
Unless they do something stupid, and then you laugh at them.
Messenger.
Yeah, but then
Other
you're not laughing
features.
with them. You're laughing. at
Exactly.
them.
Exactly.
Oh my god. So, wow.
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 Random pictures on the internet. Amazing.
Oh my god. This is so beautiful. I'll go through here and like all of your stuff eventually
No,
because I really,
Larry
really like your
Correa's on with
photography.
EVS.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
This stuff is like, this is like my kind. These are my favorite kind of pictures too.
Bright colors.
Zombie. That's scary. That's really scary. I want to know more about the zombie one. That looks like something that looks like, oh my god, it looks like you captured a zombie in a tunnel somewhere. Like, these are incredible. I love the way you use your light.
Castle, come in here and tag me out. I gotta get this computer shut off. Fucking bad storms are coming.
Boop. Boop.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here getting lost in your Instagram right now. Guys, please go follow Lawrence J on Instagram and like these amazing pictures.
No, I think I'm gonna go look up.
I don't know
your
what's more
Instagram right
impressive,
quick. Hang on.
your beadwork or your photography. It's really, really incredible, dude. Very fucking cool. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. Dude, you made mine by sharing that, Ajay. Those were beautiful.
Art Bell saying Jessi
over on
showing
17
food,
Live,
mushing around in
Doug,
her
which we have to
cheeks.
go
She
to
wants the food
immediately
done.
after I play you my song.
Checking for
because I
donos.
start
Are
every time.
idiots fooled yet?
But
The big
I do
e-bag
cover
for it is
Zombie on
keep that
17
same
Live, and I
energy.
do the electric guitar and all that shit too. So if you want, you play
Stavros
Zombie.
says
we'll,
that noise, the things,
Alright, so-
like the things Jeff has heard in the stack, one can only
play
imagine
my
the
song.
horror.
If you like what you hear,
Yeah.
or if you don't, I don't care. Go to 17 Live
Does
afterwards.
she
and hang
really
out.
do this every day? I mean,
Oh God. Oh. Well, I gotta share this now.
Waiting to believe in me. Have no problem believing in
What's this?
bigger
This is her Instagram account,
things that I
and that's her favorite Princess Leia. Dr. Fauci is Princess Leia.
Oh my god.
is that actually Dr. Fauci?
No, but that it looks like him. But it's fucking hilarious how this is her favorite Princess Leia.
Ugh.
Okay. I mean, it's so low effort. I can't help but
Some
think that's
old dude grabbing her boob. Okay.
I can't help but think it's a meme post.
Are you kidding me? Look what it says. This is my favorite Princess Leia cosplay ever. Full stop. Fair warning. I don't usually do censorship, but douchey comments will be deleted on this one. I'm not here for that negativity today. Hashtag Princess Leia.
Ow. Okay.
But
What is
her, but her Elvin and the Chipmunks cosplay in that picture is really great. I'm sorry.
Yes. Dude Man has licked. Yes. Dude man has licked all the butter in your fridge, apparently, Alassi. Alright, Bell, eating video. Show cats to encourage donuts.
I've got a surprise for him. I licked it first.
Okay, I'm really pissed off now. She was at WrestleMania.
Oh?
Yep. 14 weeks ago. That was the same WrestleMania that Testify was supposed to go to, I believe. We could have had something that day.
That would have been
Damn
funny.
you, COVID. Damn you.
Well, thank you for the follow from a while ago, AJ.
That would have been damn funny.
Following you.
Yes. Imagine
That's
Testy
my new
going to
song. It's
fucking
called Waiting to Believe.
WrestleMania and then Jessi's there with Jeff Hicks.
Hope you guys. And
I
then
can
we're gonna be
just
playing music
fucking
over there
picture
for
Testy
at least
rolling
3
in his
hours,
wheelchair
guys,
with his
so
fucking triangle
that's
mask
what's up
on,
on
with his
17
dual
Wednesday.
SMGs that make go
one more
fuck
time,
yourself
I'll
noises
put
every
the
time he
link.
pulls
Well,
the
look
trigger.
what she looks like. Look.
Ugh.
Oh God, what?
This would have made stream gold if Testy would have went to WrestleMania and actually saw this.
Holy hell, yes, it would appear that Jessi did indeed kill our boy. Our Bell, nasty eating video opening.
She didn't kill her
It's-
boy. She took his fucking seats.
Shit.
She took his fucking seats.
Yes.
Damn you. Oh,
And I'll talk to you all in like 5 minutes on 17 Live.
She's apparently done for now. The caterwauling was sadly brief.
wait, she's done?
Yep.
Yes.
That's it?
Yep.
She had one song and then just leaves. What? I pull up your Instagram and you get uncomfortable? What the fuck? God, is that all it takes? Jesus. Like fucking Liam.
That is a really gross picture of her, says Mr. Tuner. Yes.
Yes.
I'm inclined to agree. That's that makes me think of China without makeup, just saying.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
you know, if y'all want to follow her link to 17 Live, which is some kind of Chinese fishing site, then I guess you can.
Oh, we got the China? Oh, for you. I'm not going to 17 Live. What the fuck? She clearly is listening. Maybe.
I mean, that would be funny, but I doubt it.
You would actually hear our voices in the background because we're live at the same time. So
Yeah.
maybe she's getting messages from people. Maybe that's it.
Well, I mean, her Sims were watching us and like telling her everything we were up to over here last time, so probably.
I know. Where the fuck is Delta Omega? I'm really, really disappointed. We had something special there, buddy.
Yeah.
You going in her chat and then telling us, and then you telling her.
That was some funny shit. Jim Tuner says we seem to be the most important part of her audience. She is really focused on. Yeah. Well, I mean, negging works on chicks for a reason. Like, chicks, negging even works on chicks that say negging doesn't work on them. It's remarkable.
Yep, it sure is. I wonder what we can do when she streams next time.
Who knows?
Anybody got an accordion or something? Maybe we should do our bad music.
Oh, God. I could play a triangle. It's the only thing my retarded ass could handle.
Triangle?
And even then, I'd probably still fuck it up.
Castle, come on. We can't have Helmet say that. We'll get canceled.
No.
I mean, the Germans streaming that shit on stream will definitely get the video units. Organ grinder to make the monkey dance. Yes. Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we need our own instruments. One of us can get a keytar, another one can get like a fucking set of bongos, and we can perform our own gay fucking.
I can get a jaw
orchestra.
harp for $10.
Oh god, those are super cheap.
Why should I say that?
Have him say their tag.
Der Tag! Der Tag!
I break out the electric triangle, put it around your neck. No, absolutely not.
Wait. There's an electric triangle?
There probably is.
What the I've heard of electric banjos, but not electric triangle.
Steel guitar. Yeah, we need a banjo. Have someone just strumming in the background, but completely off key, so it sounds terrible.
Hey man, don't threaten me with a good time. I got a keyboard in my fucking next door.
Nice. I have a guitar, and JDA kicked me once for playing on stream. Oh, that's great. Deer tag, yes. No one ever said my German pronunciations were on point, and no one ever will.
Diltag? Is that how it's pronounced?
Diltag.
Der.
Like as in D, then air, and then tag.
Okay, but what does it mean?
It's the. Der is the.
Okay, but what does it mean?
Der Tag.
I'm born German. I don't know what the fuck it means.
Der Tag means the day.
Oh.
Der
Okay.
Tag.
Okay.
I think it's a reference to D-Day.
Oh. Oh boy.
I think that's what he was trying to get across with that damn tag. Like, that's just... He was trying to get him to say D-Day in German, essentially.
Oh, Jim Tuner responds, Der Tag is the day, it's the time when Hydra takes over the world.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense now.
So you're trying to clip Helmet into becoming a Hydra member.
Yes, you're a Hydra agent. Congratulations, Helmet.
Hail Hydra!
Hail Hydra!
I mean, yes. I've been a Hydra agent. I've been a Hydra agent ever since I found out Captain America, or not Captain America, Red Skull was based as fuck.
Hey, I have a funny story from a comic convention I went in Stuttgart in Germany. I met the guy from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Who went to Hydra during the series.
Really?
And he signed an autograph for me and wrote, "From your friend from Hydra." So it all makes sense now.
Yeah. That's how they recruit members.
All right, I probably need to.
I guess they are pretty funny people.
Our number one hit will be called No Fat Chicks. Art Bell says intimidation. Stop cracking wise. The chest would be more victimization of the supporters pay up. Yeah, pretty much. Stavros says, who else can we EFAP? Someone must be streaming.
Well, we're looking at Mecca, who says that she's about to get off while she's using a fucking Godzilla avatar, so Lasmite's going to be happy.
Yes. We already established that earlier, says Mr. Tuner. Dude Man says, you mean the day of revenge, the day of the rake. Yes. Art Bill says, send her to Ukraine to fight. Worst idea ever. Does German Comic Con bring out Hitler cosplay? It's a good question.
That's a big no-no in Germany. Also, any type of military clothing from that era. So no Red Skull cosplay, no Hydra cosplay, and all that stuff.
Oh, that sucks.
That's bullshit.
Jim Tuner says you have to go to Japan for H-Man cosplay. Dude Man says we're coming for you, Canada. Yes! Annex me harder, Daddy.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Germany has...
Make Canada a vassal state. Make us great.
Germany has very anti-swastika laws on everything in video games, so it must be fun to play Wolfenstein.
It's almost equally bad, like denying the Holocaust and stuff like that. That's all a very heinous crime in Germany.
Yeah, for some reason Japan loves it. It's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Italy too. The Italians loved their time in the 30s and 40s.
Yeah. Art Bell said Jessi would sink Stripes, a typical comedy movie. Oh God, fucking chat scrolled. Typical comedy movie, only funny in the first half. Yep. Mr. Milk Dud says, "You know I hate Hitler for ruining a possibly great facial hairstyle." Yes. Dude Man says Toronto has to go. Sorry, no, Toronto cannot be saved. I agree. To be entirely honest, though, Dude Man, I think you're being too merciful. All of Ontario has to go.
Yes. Yes, I agree. Canada must be separated. Only the English must survive. The French must go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are a couple French we need to save, but most of them have to go.
Yes, I know. We have to get the Geist out of it and shit, but after that, boom. Bam.
Yes, agreed.
Obliterated.
Art Bell, lol, the ultimate reward tier. Pay me enough and I get the Sharpie and draw a bad World War II mustache. Signed, Jessi. And what was it? Angela says, I figured out Jessi. She's one of those ugly chicks who thinks she's super hot. I mean, those are fairly common, Angela. Unfortunately, confident, ugly chicks are very... Confident, stupid dudes are very common as well. So it is one of those things.
Okay, Jim, they have to go, but George cannot come here. The United States is closed. We are full. Please make exit stage left.
Yes. Jim Jr. says the French and George must go from Canada.
Yes.
Yes. Agreed. Art Bell says Toronto, social housing of thriller video types. 1 minute walk from classy supermarket. What could go wrong? Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, off. Dude, man. Yes.
Fuck off. We're full.
Dude, man. Every time there was an answer, he just kept
God, is this still going?
Like John said earlier, moving the goalposts a little further.
Oh God, Black Lung is talking.
People get fired all the time. What's wrong with that? And I'm like, oh well, if you get fired because you voted for a person, that's a really scary thing for democracy here. But yeah,
democracy. We're a fucking republic, John.
Constitutional republic. The U.S. is not intended to be a democratic.
God.
What stream was it where he called you the?
I knew you were a fucking Democrat.
I know he's called George that, and I told him like stop.
Dude Man says my response to conservatives is reasonable in immigration. Yeah, I agree that fuck off, we're full is probably the best take.
Has evidence that John Delarose is part of the
Thriller zombie people. Jessi hooked on junk, stealing stuff. A police officer at the exit of the shop is a bad sign. Probably.
Do you guys have that stream?
Jim Tudor, Dark Gift. Did his book with Preston's ex ever come out? I don't know.
I'm sure.
Nope.
Yeah. Be the thumb drive.
Yes. I'd like to see
him and Abby took the money and ran.
Forward. Jim Tudor, John is petting a cat like a James Bond villain. Yes, he often does that. JDA was on. Yes, he was. He was on with PJ Media. PJ Media's what's her name?
Yeah, what in the fuck is going on?
Stay by here. Thank you for the 90 folk viewers.
JDA normally dies if he's streamed for like 3 hours in a day. He just can't handle it anymore.
He hasn't been playing tennis as of late. He has enough reserved energy.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's already lettered. It's in my hand, and soon it will be in yours.
I think it's because he just came back from a 1 week vacation, so he's spending most of his time writing. So I don't think he has a whole lot of time for tennis.
Yes.
We hit 1,500 in the chat. Thank you guys for their support of Cider. This is a good book.
Yes, Cider is over there selling, Mr. Turner.
Did of course. Gain three
Don't forget, Cider also had $2,000 left over from his last time he had this, so technically it's $3,000 raised.
That's her name, Megan Fox. I was trying to remember the PJ Media person's name.
Thank you so much.
And of course,
John Delarose was on Nick Ricada last night with PJ Media's Megan Fox.
And there's going to be a special stretch goal that we're going to reveal on Saturday. I'm going to do a special Saturday Dank stream. So you won't want to miss that. It's going to be a lot of fun. This stretch goal is really cool. You're not going to guess what it is, and that's the cool part about this. So check that out. Our next stretch goal right now is the 25,000 mark, and I'm pretty sure we're going to hit 25 with 9 days left to go. Would love to get there.
That is if Liam Gray doesn't decide to go after you on Kickstarter.
Comics, everything, my whole back catalog.
Art Bell says immigration lowers inflation, wages are beaten down and kept low, so open up the borders. I'm shocked that EU is not good enough. Why leave EU for the UK? Who
I'll put that in
knows?
the chat.
Jim Tuners does. Cider looks even more tired than yesterday.
I can explain that.
.com.
He's
And of
on
course,
extreme
Monaco's got
pain
the best
medications on a daily
morning
basis.
show in the business
Yeah.
right now. Maybe the only morning show in the business.
Inflation is entirely a monetary policy issue.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
more or less.
good stuff.
Yeah, but
Their gift still has a trailer park pimp vibe to him. Yes, yes, he
awesome.
does.
Yeah.
It's a good way to describe Anthony, actually.
Yeah, it was.
And
That's
he
a big
always
deal.
will.
Have you noticed something about his
I
background?
didn't even get to that. I forgot
He's
about
not doing
that.
the
Yeah,
bisexual lighting
comics
anymore.
is trending.
Must have been
Everything's
made
on
fun
its
of
way
too
up,
much.
guys. Like,
And
we're
it
just
wasn't
getting
even trending
started.
in
Like, where's the
comics.
fucking purple lighting get?
No.
Dark gift.
This
It
is
was
really
trending
good.
in what's happening. Yeah.
I'm surprised Liam
The
hasn't
best
went
is yet
after
to
Ripa
come.
book.
And it's too
Liam
bad that
likes
Liam,
Ripa for now.
Can't join us with this. Oh, well.
So give
He's
it
gone
time.
for good. Gone forever.
Like I said, maybe he'll take a long extended break, like 6 months minimum.
You guys are bad friends, by the way. I looked into Jessi Milestone's Instagram account, and now I have herpes.
Okay, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing it.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Yes.
This is from the Farms Post.
Which means they've all read it. They're just afraid to like it. All it will take is Ripa streaming with one of Liam's enemies to have him turn on Ripa. Yeah, pretty much. Jeremy from Geek and Gamer had purple light on when he streamed. I don't watch the Geeks and Garglers
Yeah,
people.
I don't watch Geeks and Garglers no more.
No,
I watched Griggs once, and I was so fucking bored, I never watched him again. I just couldn't do it, man. He's so fucking boring.
Mm-hmm.
Coming at you with another video. Oh.
By the way, we might get copyright struck for this, so you might want to turn him down. Yeah.
Jeez. It is an opera, so we could get in trouble.
Yeah.
We cannot see the lyrics, but I don't think we're...
It's okay. We're just looking at a clown version of Liam.
Doesn't he look? He looks like he's from the Insane Clown Posse here.
It looks like he has jaundice.
Yes, he definitely has jaundice, but he's also a member of the Insane Clown Posse. Angela Schmalke says, Cecil and EVS were stream sniping them last night. Oh, okay. Art Bell, her eating stunt. Eating is not enough. Now she's speaking with the food, got all happy seeing donos. It's such a puny manipulation attempt. Yes. The first time I saw Griggs, the bravado is evident. Are people so hungry for an alternative that obvious fakes make it? Oh well, watch it burn. Yep, pretty much, dude, man. Yeah, it's funny too because people like Einbrecht's angry again. It's like, no, I'm not. You'll know when I'm angry. You'll hear me punch my desk. Like when I get legitimately angry, you'll hear me punch my desk. I get violent when I'm angry.
Who's Bobby Hill?
It looked like Bobby Hill from King of the Hill.
Oh.
That boy ain't white. Ah, the cider commercial for
Special Agent
Overmind.
Ayla Rin has accepted a simple reconnaissance mission.
Damn it, Bobby. Yes, exactly.
That quickly evolves into a planet-hopping adventure.
I have a meme I have to show.
And she finds herself at the bottom of a mystery that could end her very life.
Interesting.
Alright. This meme must be shared because it's fucking hilarious.
This should be glorious.
You're a fucking game-playing bitch. You have no fucking heart in your chest, or you wouldn't have done all the things that you've been doing non-stop.
There we go.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Kind of the Hill presents Hulk said. That boy is white.
That boy is white. Yes.
Damn.
It's fucking terrible. Someone found that at a dollar store, apparently.
Anyway, I have to get going, you guys. The storms are getting kind of bad here, but thanks for having me on.
Yep, later.
Thanks.
Later, guys.
No. I want the blood on my fucking hands of this fat loser cunt. Yeah, right.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a Sinatra track. I understand what's happening.
Yeah, right.
I was wondering what the fuck was going on here, but yeah, it's a Sinatra track.
Mano in ring who said look like manless, John. It'll be the manlet match of the century. You can beat my little leopard foot off, John. No, fuck, mate. And you're a coward. I'm just a little koala bot. You got such good cardio. You're gonna get me. I'm gonna have fun with you, John. Make it happen, or you're a pussy. Are you a coward? No. I want the blood on my
Art Bell says, I missed the Ripple push. 1 mil, as EVS said. John Malin doubted it. EVS said his viewers are loyal enough. It's sympathy or pity buying. The trinket sold at concert. My fave YouTuber needs money. Yeah, more or less. But the plus to it is, if they enjoy it, it will result in those people going out and buying more comics. So it does have the potential to benefit the Comicsgate community. Yeah, I think Sinatra usually does a good job, and this is one of his better tracks for sure.
Man, that was something good. Oh, I like that. All right.
Don't spam the chat, mate. Asking questions once is enough. Oh gosh, he just kept asking and asking, dude. Like, why does it matter? I emailed him a couple of times. We talked back and forward. At the time, he said he wasn't interested in making comics. He was just making commentary. That's it. There's no more to it. Like, I'm not the secret mastermind behind your boy Zach. You know, I was just here a long time ago before it was a major thing, you know? And when I saw people talking out against things that I'd been talking about for a very long time, I thought, finally, there's enough people together that we can make change. That's it. That's why this has been so important to me, because I've seen so many people get hurt. I've seen so many creators get hurt and go to the grave with nothing. You know, like I have people that were very dear and important to me. No longer with us, who don't have anything. And their family suffered really hard. Hold on. Sorry. No, I'm fine. What?
What's with the fake crying there?
Don't know. Oh, it finally fucking ended.
No. He was saying that he was part of the community that motivated Zach to make the comic book in the first place. But it's Liam. He may make that grandiose claim that he helped Rippa at some point, which would be retarded if so. Rippa helped Rippa. Like, let's be clear. All right, gentlemen. Chat appears to have slowed down.
Waiting to see whether anybody shows up now that they finally ended over there.
Maybe. It's hard to say.
Oh yes.
Liam also claimed to be a founder of Gamergate. Yes, he did. Liam was has a whole imaginary story where he helped Zach found comics. Oh God, of course he does. Good Lord, he's such a delusional weirdo. Oh God. I do believe the stream is dead for now, sir.
Does seem like it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, we can still talk ordinary trash.
True enough. True enough. Well, not much trash to talk, though. I kind of burned myself out on trash talking yesterday.
Niobe Comics is live.
Yeah, Larry's not really worth fucking with, though. He's a fairly tame person, to be entirely honest.
We could watch him and double his viewer count.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh. Ethan is streaming with an empty chair.
Oh, LDS, but he still curses.
Yeah, Larry had to go to the bathroom, I'm
Your
guessing.
Avatar says you forgot about artificial wombs for sex bots. Is that new? Are they working on that?
Huge test of fans to talk
wouldn't
about
be
fencing
surprised.
as one topic.
Really
It's like
depressing.
darts. No one cares.
Like
Go to
anything to not have to
crowdfund.
talk to women. I mean, I understand that. Japan has become completely MGTOW. It's like anything. We'll spend billions and billions of dollars to simulate the experience of being touched by women as long as we don't have to talk to them. I mean, nobody's working on artificial intelligence for women. You know, they're not even going to bother doing that. Why would they do that? You know, they're working on, you know, all of the other more pleasant aspects of womanhood, I guess, that they would like to simulate.
Ripa is up to
What is going on in Japan? I just asked Mike S. Miller
1.395 million.
about this because he claims to be part Japanese. And he has no answer.
15,119
And when I would hit him
purchases.
up with
Yeah,
stuff
man.
about Japan,
I'm telling
and
you,
what was
like,
going on over there,
legitimately,
that they had,
he's going to
you
run
can
out
buy
of
the
printed
scent
books.
of
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God, this is true. I would not make this up. You could buy
The only guy
candles
from
that
the
were scented
Fandom
like
Menace circle who deserves the
welcome
money.
Oh, sorry about that.
No problem. I almost
Ripa's from Fandom
as
Menace?
I saw you were back. I wanted
Well,
to
he
talk about this
associates
line of
with, you know,
conversation here.
Nerdrotic and
We got a nice super
I guess
chat
because he's
from,
on the
Sean
Friday Night
CW
Tights and all that
Forest
shit.
Guard,
Yeah.
who says,
Sean's
Fair
a great
enough.
guy.
Fair enough.
oh, okay, you know him. He says, one question for each of you. Larry, who are some authors that EVS and his fans should check out? And Ethan, what comic creators and fandom voices should Larry and his fans check out?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to pimp some friends of mine. Dave Butler has a series called Witchy Eye that is just awesome. Let's see. Mike Coopery has some kind of like more sci-fi.
apparently nobody, including
That's,
Mr. Castle,
like
is ever going
detective, bounty
to
hunter stuff.
show up
Pretty
so that I
badass.
can
And
show off their
those are
intros.
two, and they both got new books out just
No,
recently.
I think
I'd
Mr.
recommend
Castle's
Dave
busy
Butler
at the moment.
and Mike Coopery for books that just came
Art
out.
Bell says supports free speech, turns on subscriber only mode.
I would say for you, the only voice
I wanted David
your
Hasselhoff
fans
intro,
that anybody
Lassie.
should listen to is mine. In the Rumble Comics.
I thought you'd be happy with your
Who else?
tiger tank or whatever.
With the Panzer.
Yeah.
Also,
what I found for you.
I'm very
I
pleased that
believe
you chose to
Don
stick with
Malin
the
is an incredible creator. Shane Davis is an amazing creator.
Goodbye
Obviously,
Horses flip
Eric
for
July,
Prime.
the Rippaverse, is going to go over there and check it out. But we have creators over here who
he
are
comes in and he's just, I
incredible,
fucking hate
incredible
you.
comics. We're all very proud of. Dale
Jim
Keown,
Tudor says,
by the way.
Grandpa and Grandpa. I'd rather
Clown should
listen to
illustrate.
Smiller talk
when
about
you do something, when you write a
Bitcoin.
comic book, possibly with me. We'll get Dale Keown to do. Have you ever seen Pitt? Have you ever seen this? This guy would hold on. I got to show you this guy's artwork. He would make you very happy. And he's a cool guy. He's Comicsgate. He's Canadian, and he wishes he was an American. And I.
What about you, Einbrecht? Did you like your intro?
Yes.
He was in the trucker convoy.
Yes. Look at this guy's artwork here. This is.
Okay, that's.
And what did you guys think of mine?
Yeah, he is absolutely fantastic.
I don't remember what
super
you played for
influential.
yourself.
Great at drawing big muscled
I
models.
haven't seen everything. You.
Oh, for God's sake! That's
Nice.
That's my intro.
Nice. You know that there's a David Hasselhoff song called "I've Been Looking for Freedom." That would be the perfect fit for my intro.
Art Bell lastly mentioned by Jessi, like DSP, she knows detractors are needed to work donos from Sims. Yes, that's correct.
What was your intro?
What?
The Einbrecht intro. I haven't seen the Einbrecht. Quite fitting.
Yes, very fitting.
And Prime.
Yeah. Oh, I understand the nod.
As long as we're good at it.
I like it. Really
Yeah.
do.
That one's helmets, I take it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I don't know. Should I show other people's intros even though they're not here? Or?
Yes. Yes, you should.
Yeah.
How's the Albertan separatist movement going on, Brecht, or as I call it, Northern Montana? Well, as far as Canadian separatist movements go, but the problem is they're kind of a minority, so getting Alberta to actually separate from Canada is going to be a thing, because they need a majority vote, essentially. And that's if the rest of Canada allows them to fucking secede in the first place.
Okay, Mr. Castle wanted this one to be his. So.
Yes.
Yes.
Greater Montana must happen. I do agree that it must happen. I want a way out of Canada that doesn't fucking involve violent secession, but I suspect that maybe the violent seizure of power of New Brunswick may be necessary to fucking get out of Canada, unfortunately. America, yes. Dual G3 full auto, well, yes.
And this is Fianna's.
Yes. Fitting.
We have a Lasmat.
You actually found some Irish Mexicans. Well done.
Yes.
If Alberta separatism happens, war with Saskatchewan will become necessary. Yet good. Saskatchewan needs a culling, just saying.
Then Cider intro.
I saw her love with your dicks inside her. I fell in with lots of dicks inside. smoke going down inside her.
Nice. Art Bell says, victim pay me, repeat. Jessi said, Alassine is circle jerk, not on her mind at all. Lol.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing that, Jessi. That's...
No, we're not Liam Gray. We don't enjoy circle jerks in this group.
I'm not attracted to Jessi Milestone.
As a rule, I'm not attracted to women who look like men. So yeah, neither am I.
I would rather date Jeff Hicks.
I mean, Jeff Hicks at least looks like a dude.
Or a fat girl.
Yeah, too thick to be a fat girl.
Technically,
Yeah, but
he
he
looks
has
like a
blue-
gorilla, but you know. Some people are into that.
Jim Tudor rent free in Jessi's head already. All it takes is a couple Jew jokes. I'm telling you, man. Dude, man, there's porn out of Israel that involves black uniforms abusing Jewesses. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
And then when JDA shows up with his Testify avatar, I usually just play Testify's intro for him. But I did come up with one for him if he ever shows up as himself.
And destroy this profane dump. You are a fool. You seek in this place what only faith can provide.
I was surprised how fucking based the Spanish were in that movie.
That was the third one, right?
The fourth one, I think.
I don't think I've seen the fourth one.
On Stranger Tides. It's the one with
The name
Blackbeard.
sound- Oh, that was the
Blackbeard
one?
searching for the Fountain of Youth.
Oh, so that was the one with Blackbeard. Then yes, I have seen it.
Okay, yeah.
I have seen it.
But yeah, I was surprised. You know, it's like the original trilogy has the British, you know, trying to take all the supernatural shit and use it for themselves. And you figure the Spanish are going to do the same thing. And when they get there, they're like, nope, we're destroying this crap. You people need Jesus.
Yeah, they were proper zealots, which makes sense for the Spanish in that era. Jim Tudor said it's called stalag fiction. It's a genre of literature in that country. Oh,
Really?
actually, Astrid Kircher, German photographer famous for giving the Beatles their signature haircut, is German and had the Jessi cut way back then. I'm not surprised.
Didn't know that.
No trans in fencing. Wants women to win. Otherwise, full leftoid. Yeah, pretty much. So yes, Jews have fetishized their internment for erotic purposes. Bro, like, imagine fetishizing your own victimization to a point where you get off on it.
That's sick.
Yes, as Master Ravati would say, that's sick. Yes, I can't do that. Like, getting that high pitched hurts my throat.
Oh, I can't wait for Creepsters, by the way. It's on its way. But
Nice. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's a good book.
I have to wait a few weeks because it's flying from America to Germany. But few people in America have it by now.
I've been meaning to grab Creepsters.
I got the email for my digital copy.
Nice. I've been meaning to grab Creepsters, but I'm a retarded weirdo and I keep forgetting. So I'll do it now while I'm thinking of it.
I backed the whole tier. I get the plushie and all 3 books and the ashcan and
you spent
the
a lot of
gay
money.
wristbands from Stu. And yeah.
Not. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, I haven't backed Overmind yet.
Get her done.
Oh, I'm sorry, JDA. But the dollar euro course, is fucked by now. It's equal. It's 1-to-1, and I will pay a fortune for the shipping alone.
God, Indiegogo's doing the fucking I'm too retarded to process your payment shit. There we go, finally.
What?
Indiegogo was doing the I'm too retarded to process your payment shit.
Oh, God.
Where just like the 3 dots fucking sit there in sequence for a couple of minutes until they finally
Yeah.
realize, oh, the payment went through, we're just dumb. Yeah, it is fucking hilarious, dude, man. Jim Tuner and American women have the Handmaid's Tale. It's not that unusual. I mean, you're not wrong, Mr. Tuner. Jim Tuner says USA, USA, USA. Go dollar, crush euro, and make my vacation cheap. Yes. Arbel says she would oppose Waspy. What? Waspy. Is it supposed to be Buckhead or Buckethead? Waspy Buckhead from Parting Ways with Crime Loaded Atlanta. Not even a libtard.
Not sure. Not sure what's going on there. So I guess
Buckhead is a suburb of Atlanta, apparently.
Oh, I had no idea. I guess Cider's probably not going to be up for doing the video today either.
No, he's probably going to be tired.
What movie have you guys watched on Discord, by the way?
We watched, so far we watched Minions: The Rise of Gru, and we watched Dark City.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen Dark
I
City
watched
before,
Dark
Helmet?
City.
What?
Have you seen Dark City before, Helmet?
But it was long time ago when I watched it.
It's a fantastic movie. Yeah, we watched it last night. It was Alassi, myself, and Prime.
Yeah, we need to watch Deathstalker 1 and 2 and Barbarian Queen together.
Agreed. We also need to watch Surf Nazis Must Die and the rest of Danger 5.
Yes, and the whole movie set from Toxic Avenger.
Yes. Okay, yes, I agree with that. Fucking Toxic Avenger is ridiculous.
It's awesome still to this day.
Yep.
I found myself in a lot of Roger Corman movies in the last few days. I watched a lot of Roger Corman stuff, and I really like his style of making movies. It's better than Trauma. It's basically violence and tits all the time.
Now this sounds like a lot. Nasser stream, says Linkovich. Yes, we
Yeah. The Kinonomicon streams he does.
Yeah, we just got talking about movies we're gonna watch.
Yeah.
Production values just go down every movie. It's amazing, says dude, man. I'm guessing he's referring to Toxic Avenger. Do you remember Monster in the Closet? The parody monster film?
No.
No.
Oh, God. That was a weird fucking movie, man. You have the audience back now for some reason. Yeah,
I know. They
it's
all
YouTube.
disappeared, and then they all came back. It's weird. Well, not all, but some of them came back.
I am very
Unwatchable.
disappointed in CG in general, says Mr. Ruckus. I mean, yeah, CG's a mixed bag. CG
What
is a mixed
specifically are you disappointed about?
Don't say late books or I get depressive. I can't hear that anymore.
Oh, he's here.
What?
I'm here. I'm alive. How is
Hello,
everybody?
Hello, Mr. Mouthpad.
I'm Brett. That was serious earlier. I will bail you out, but I will leave you in for one day just to see if you find love.
Are you pleased with your intro? Does that work for you?
Yes.
Awesome.
I love it.
Cider and schemes and scams. I don't think he means that cider is scheming and scamming, but he just means that the points of disappointment are cider and then the schemes and scams going on.
Ah.
I love my intro. I love the part where it says, lick on my blood and suck on my balls.
Yeah.
It's American as hell.
It is. That's specifically why they made the parody song that way, because it's fucking retarded and they knew people would love it.
Hey, I'm the only one here that has an intro. Cool.
Oh, we all have intros now.
Yeah.
We do?
Did you not pay
Yes.
attention?
I know Alossi had that one from He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Here's my intro.
Yeah.
I ain't Brett.
I can only imagine helmets.
Your intro, which you just saw. Although I can play it again if you want.
Please. Yay.
Prime's intro.
Yeah, it's very fitting.
Fiona's intro.
What the fuck?
Helmet's intro.
Oh, I love it.
See, I figured for Helmet, you'd use the song Panzerkampf by Sabaton.
Oh.
I mean, that could be good. That
The
could be
last
good.
match intro.
I told him to search. I told him to search for Irish Mexicans, and he found them.
Did you know that here in Texas, we have...
Guards look like they have autism looking up on a Lassie intro.
Oh, God. Now, here in Texas, we actually have a... what's called a heavy metal mariachi band. Called Metalachi. They do covers of classic rock songs in the style of mariachi music.
Yeah, it's pretty cool shit. Linkovich says to play the best intro, testing. To which I agree.
Request denied. So what are we viewing tonight after Justin Bieber?
Does Rippa kiss the CG ring, take a knee, or does EVS lose him to the dark side? As far as I can tell, it seems like Rippa's happy to do his own thing and be adjacent to CG.
Have there been confirmation that Cucks and Consoles is gonna try to cash in on Rippa?
Probably. Artville, does Rippa kiss this? Oh, sorry, I already read that. Death Pusher
Depending
says,
on how things go, it's probable to go the other way. Is it? if Rip is sufficiently successful, then EVS will start working for him.
Well, hell, they probably end up going into business together.
Death Pushers is yes, best intro. I agree. It was just a great intro. I always loved it every time John played it for Testy.
Oh, hold on. I got a book today that I'm pretty sure Einbrecht would like.
Oh?
It's called Mullet Cop, The Flavor of Danger.
Mullet Cop, The Flavor of Danger. Oh no. It sounds gay and terrible. I probably will enjoy it.
Let me see.
Cider's intro, which we didn't get a chance to show today.
I saw her love with your dicks inside her. And feeling full with lots of dicks inside her. And a mouthful going down inside her.
Wait, what?
If he needs a push, he will come.
Perfect.
Yes, most likely.
There we go. Just for you, Einbrecht.
That looks horrible. I love it.
It's like Paul Blart meets Ugly Americans.
Yeah, pretty much. I see that.
Not his real intro.
Not his real intro.
Not whose real intro. What are we talking about?
Cider's real intro, I'm guessing.
Oh. These are real for this channel.
Yes. And I miss the old Trash Compactor intros. They were funny as hell.
JDA's intro.
And destroy this profane dump. You are a fool. You seek in this place what only faith can provide.
I will find it, says Mr. Ruckus.
And now Helmet has an alternate intro if he wants it.
Yeah. Little ginger moron.
That's pretty good. Little ginger moron.
Good lord.
That's awesome.
What's that from?
Piranha 3DD.
Ah, the relaunch of Piranha. I remember that.
Well, I think that was the one that actually had that. I think it actually had a porn star in it that got killed in like the first 3 minutes of the movie.
Is it the is the video you're finding the "All You Need Is Love" intro, the Shrek ear thing, Ruckus? Is that what you're looking for?
I mean, I guess we could. You want to ship me the link for that thing?
Which one?
The thing that Rooney was on.
Oh, the do you mean the one where his son came on, or do you mean the one where he was on with the Black Hebrew Israelites?
Whichever one you think is which one's longer?
Which
or shorter?
Okay, shorter. I think that's the one where his son comes on. Old school Patrick Rooney. There's his channel.
This Mullet Cop book is the greatest thing I've ever skimmed through. It even has a helicopter in it.
Is anybody getting a helicopter ride?
Yes, a lot of people.
This one's about 2 hours.
JDA says he'd love to come on, but he just did 5 hours and he's dying.
Yeah, no worries.
Whoops.
This one's about 2 hours and 5 minutes. It's the shorter of the two. The other one's like 2 hours 39-ish. At least I think it was. Yeah, that one was 3 hours.
Are we playing Legos again?
No, I'm putting my books up. And it's a hobby.
It is a hobby.
What? What's a hobby?
The Lego.
Oh.
Yes.
Wiggle and Ruckus have 40K. I just happen to have Lego.
I like Legos.
Legos
Can't
are
afford
awesome.
them anymore, but you know.
Yeah, they're kind of fucking.
These days,
They're ridiculously expensive
they do live
nowadays.
so much, but live is
Einberg
really
likes to eat
very
them.
fun. And we're
You're not
talking to
supposed
you
to
in
tell
real
people
time. You can
that.
talk to us in real time, and you get a chance to get us to know us better. I've got 3 guests on, special guests tonight, and I'm going to bring them
Flying
on one by one.
He
First
has
is Martin
both.
Francis.
Oh God.
Yeah, in the green corner.
God, that guy.
What the hell
Martin
is
was
going
on.
on, Patrick?
Not much. Martin was on. Good to see you again. Martin was on.
The guy on the right looks like Errol Flynn on crack. Robin in the Hood.
40K might be cheaper now than Lego. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it is.
Inbreed, yeah, a little bit. Martin Methmouth, yes, he is indeed a Methmouth.
Ooh, this is a lot of words. Too bad I can't read.
What the fuck?
Oh, you want to tell people what this is real quick, Einbrecht?
Oh God. Okay, so Patrick Rooney is the man who alleged he was stooping Jessi Lee Peterson, the black pastor that likes to make fun of retarded black people, for 10 years. He has alleged that he had a secret homosexual relationship with Jessi Lee Peterson for approximately 10 years. Martin Francis is one of his other accusers who alleged that Jessi Lee Peterson wasn't getting hard, to which I say, bullshit. No dude seeking sexual advances is like, bro, we can... Oh, you're not hard yet? We can fix that.
This Martin Francis guy needs to tone down the staring a little. Like, just close your eyes.
Destroy this profane dump! You are a fool. You seek in this place what only faith can provide.
Martin Francis looks like a pug.
Oh, guys. Oh, my God.
We're covering the stupid, John.
I'm never streaming again.
Then get off the show.
It's difficult to imagine either of these guys having any kind of sex. Yes, that's
Martin
correct.
Francis needs to turn down the pug vibes.
Those are crazy eyes.
Yeah. Those are I'm going to wear your skin after I'm done fucking your corpse eyes.
Those are the eyes of a man that wants to skin Jessi Lee.
Yup. Dude, man, it's the perfect plan. Molest unfuckable man. I think they had sex with each other. Oh, you joke, Angela, but Martin here used to be, by trade, he used to fix devices like refrigerators and air conditioning. And he offered to turn up at Patrick Rooney's place in order to, quote, fix his air conditioning, unquote.
I'm Brecht. I think you're wrong. I think Martin here tried to fix his vibrator and
Oh my God, Jonathan.
Shut up.
That was excellent background, girlfriend. Yes.
That's just for you, Helmet, because you didn't get to hear it yesterday.
You know you've got a fucking pretty top-notch girlfriend when she hears you making a fucked up joke, and she either rolls her eyes and slaps you, or she cusses you the fuck out.
You get top praises.
My ex did that to me a lot. I'd be fucking saying super foul shit to a friend, and she'd just be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
So, John, are you familiar with this situation?
No, I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
These are men who have accused Jessi Lee Peterson, the black pastor, of essentially molesting them as adults. So
these are dudes accusing a dude of molesting them as adults.
Yeah, pretty much. And they Martin Francis, the guy on the right, his version of the story is that Jessi Lee Peterson tried to fool around with him, but Jessi Lee Peterson noticed that Martin wasn't getting hard, so he stopped.
Yeah, he got in bed with him and stuck his hand in the guy's underwear, but not all the way, just kind of on the edge.
Isn't Martin the one that claimed that Jessi Lee got his pants off while he was sitting in the chair?
No. That's a different guy.
Yeah, that's the more dark-skinned gentleman. I can't remember his name right now.
Samuel something or other.
Yes, Samuel.
And Patrick is the one that claims that he and Jessi were sitting on the bed in the hotel room at some point, and Jessi turned to him and said, "What do you want to do?" Which most people would probably take to be, "What should we get for supper?" And Patrick immediately leaped to, let's talk about different sexual positions.
Patrick Rooney in this paused moment looks like Hunter Biden.
A little bit, actually. It does look like Pedo Pete's son here, doesn't he?
This Patrick Rooney ends up managing to pull off a whole bunch of looks. Hunter Biden, Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, there was a screenshot that was going around a couple days ago with Patrick Rooney, and he legitimately looked like an emaciated Jeffrey Epstein. It was remarkable. Yes, oh my God, yes, he looks like Hunter Biden, yeah.
It was all
Where
just
was on
one
last time,
dumb
and we had a
gay
great
ploy.
discussion. In fact, it was just Martin last week. And that was a lot of fun. So also I'm bringing on my friend Fabian Asensio. Hi,
Hello.
Fabian.
Hello.
Hey, Fabian. We were going to, I was actually going to bring on, I had thought about bringing Fabian on himself to talk about all of his adventures, adventures, but all he went through at Bond. And there's a long story there. And there's him living there at the Bond house for a while and going through a lot of interesting stuff, which I really want to talk to him about because it involves.
And I break you want to and tell everybody what Fabian refused to respond to from his chat.
Oh God, Fabian was in chat during one of these live streams where they were accusing Jessi Lee Peterson of molesting them, and someone asked him if he is a homosexual man, and he refused to answer the question. He dodged it entirely.
Is Fabian the one that had the guy with the gun walk past him?
Yes. No, that was shoot. I don't remember the other guy's name. That was the other white guy that was on the stream at the time.
Well, if you look at Martin and Patrick, they look like they're literally on the opposite side of the room from each other. Fabian looks like he's outside of the house. I'm pretty sure these guys live together.
Possibly.
I'm totally confused. Why do you know so much about those village people on crack?
Because I may or may not be digging into their past because I'm interested to see if there's any legitimacy to their claims against Jessi Lee Peterson.
Same way we learned about World War II.
Einbrecht, have you had any kind of sexual relationship with one of those gentlemen?
Yes, I definitely screwed Patrick Rooney in the ass 4 or 5 times last week.
Einbrecht's just really good at putting his
you
hand down.
assisted him in committing adultery.
Yes,
Oh,
I assisted. Oh my God. I still can't get over that claim. It's not that he committed adultery, it's that he was assisted in committing adultery. It's like, bro, he's mitigating his own ridiculousness.
These gentlemen look like they've committed adultery with young children.
Oh.
Because you got the Alec Baldwin look-alike, you got Hunter sitting there on the left, and you got fucking Pug Eyes in the middle.
Looks a bit like a hybrid of Steve Buscemi and the monster from Mimic.
The guy on the right looks like the fat office guy from Parks and Recreation.
Oh God, he does actually.
Yeah.
You bastard. I can't unsee it. Grocery Strider says middle guy looks like Martin Feldman with the bug eyes. Igor. Yeah,
I say these girls didn't.
Fear and backing off, and then finding out that you can't back up any further, and then feet on the ground somewhere. So we'll deal with that at some point. I don't know how. I mean, we're not really doing tonight's show to get at that so much, but another topic. But as it feels right, you can talk about whatever you want, and maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do another one where it's just you, and I want to hear your story really well too.
Okay.
So, all right, we have one more person coming on who has not been on in a long time. A special guest. You haven't seen him for a while, and here he is.
Hey.
Oh.
It's not
Hey, Martin looked like
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Paul has not been on in a long time. So welcome. We got a whole bunch of comments all of a sudden too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna read the comments this time. So.
Oh good.
I'll be the moderator.
I'm gonna just glance at him real quick too.
Oh, I have an update on Liam.
This is gonna be interesting. I mean, I think it's a little bit of a wild card show because I think I know what I want to talk about.
He legitimately deleted all of his videos.
I think Martin and Fabian have a special way that they want to mix it up. That's why Martin is wearing his boxing gear tonight.
Twitter
and Fabian's probably wearing gloves right now underneath the windshield there.
He privated all of his videos.
So I want to say hi to everybody that's got in. There's a lot of new notes and things like that. Hi, Cindy Jones is in here new. Tony Bruno's in. Cool. I saw your interview. I saw mind over
middle-aged men and some black kids.
Your interview also with Samuel, which was really good the other night. Really eye-opening. Very good interview, Tony.
Check it out, Pat.
I like the way you conducted that. What's that? What's that, Martin?
I've got darkness in my window, and Fabian has the sun still.
Yeah, that means
I'm on the East Coast. I'm on the East Coast. Fabian's on the West Coast.
Does that mean he's in the light and you're in the darkness?
Darkness in his window is a euphemism.
Could be. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Somebody said he blat. I don't know what he's talking about, but Drake
Bell.
Drake, what's that?
He's probably talking about me.
Oh, okay.
No, he's probably talking about me. What you?
Well, Martin looks.
He's probably talking about you.
Martin's as glad as anybody. Somebody said Drake Bell. Let me see. I heard Jessi is difficult to work with. How do you all deal with working with difficult people? Wow.
It's difficult.
I see they diversified.
Yeah, that's such a big question,
Yes.
Drake. I don't know how to answer that now because it's not just a difficult person to work with. When you find out you're working with somebody who's completely different than what you thought, it's a mind blower. That's a mind blower when you don't realize what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Fabian, they're picking on you already. Somebody said.
Oh yeah. What did they say?
They said you have a 1,000-yard stare.
Well, maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, maybe you can maybe you can see into the future because Fabian always talks about the future, so maybe he's looking into the future right now.
A 1,000-year stare is different than a 1,000-yard stare.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
You're right. You're right. Thank you. The millennial stare is different. I don't normally start the broadcast by just looking at questions, but we're kind of free forming it, so I hope nobody minds tonight. We're having some fun. Let's see. Ultrashine says, "Praise all for courage."
This
to
image on the screen looks like that one meme with the chick on the couch and then 5 black dudes behind her.
I think we all appreciate that.
But now it looks. Now it looks like the one black dude with a bunch of white dudes behind him.
Yeah, you were the black man. So St. Louis said he was referring to you.
Thank you.
Jubine said this is crazy. What's going on? Jessi tried to make it all seem like it's starting to go fast now. Yeah. Do I need to ban that, buddy?
No, I got it.
Okay, cool. All right.
They tried.
Paul's will be the enforcer here, so he can handle them. Go ahead, Fabian.
One way that when I saw Jessi really wasn't this like totally free of anger, sin person. I mean, I clearly saw it. The the way that helped to defang him is I would stand up to him, and I argued too much, but sometimes it was good. Sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I just simply stood up, and that really defanged him. And I saw like a real weak side of him. He couldn't deal with real, when you really saw and you didn't judge him and you just faced him, he didn't know how to deal with it really.
Well, what do they say? All bullies are cowards.
Yeah.
Jubeen said,
"Oh yeah, man,
this is a different thing. I'm taking some things at the beginning of the show. I'm sure you guys don't mind because you guys are, you guests might mind a little bit, but the people in the chat might not mind. But I'll get to the guests. I'm trying to work everybody in here, right? This is my job. What happened? All right. I don't know. It went weird. As soon as I went like this, it went weird. Jubeen said, "This is crazy. What's going on?" Jessi tried to make it seem like you guys are crazy. Now he won't say anything to prove his guilt. Well, yeah, he kind of stuck right now, unless he wants to be honest.
And really, he doesn't need to say anything because according to that one black woman, she had her own show on YouTube or what it was, and she showed the statistics of day by day how many people are watching Jessi's show.
Oh yeah.
And we haven't made a dent. So what was my point off? What was my
Well,
point off of that?
We don't know the money though. The money.
Pause for a second. For some reason, we got feedback from John. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I don't have headphones on. I just said I can't listen to anything that guy says with those eyes. My God.
Oh, dude, it's
just it's pure distraction.
Martin's eyes are.
Let him look deep into your soul.
Like he legitimately, I expect him at any second to turn into Shang Tsung from the fucking Mortal Kombat movie and tell me my soul is his. Like legitimately. Your soul is mine.
And then there's Black Paul.
He's just kind of young and chipper, energetic, happy to be there, banning people expressing their polite opinions in chat.
Oh.
Patrick Rooney looks like the end stage of Jordan B. Peterson.
Oh God! See, now I can't unsee.
that's methed out Jordan Peterson.
Yes.
The video has the word slave in the title, and there's a black gentleman.
Yep.
On trigger.
Oh, Drake is wondering what's the topic. Thank you, Drake, for being the responsible host here and doing what I should have done. And I'm going to get to the topic now. Sorry, I was having a little fun with the comments. Ryan is here, poised to strike, as always. Brian always has.
Let's go
full
SJW on this joke.
Bella K is here. Good seeing you all. All right.
Not only does the stream have
how the Bond followers started any stuff with you guys.
It's got these three white dudes boxing the little black dude into a corner. He can't get out of there. He's fucking trapped, man.
Rooney looks like he's talking with cotton mouth.
He does. Jesus, what's wrong with that guy's eye? See, everyone notices it. It's like, holy shit, what?
The eyes are the elephant in the room.
Yes, that is apparently Patrick's son.
That is indeed Patrick's son. Dude, man.
Patrick Tomlinson multiplied.
Oh.
No child.
No child. Yes.
I wonder if that makes Patrick hungry for sausage.
Oh God.
I mean, I see someone he could grind up into sausage on that panel. I'm just saying.
How the Bond? Oh, well, yeah, they started stuff. It's cool. It's fine. Hey, okay, so here's what I want to say. The topic of tonight's show is, I always have to have cards for this, otherwise I'll forget what the topics are, is taking responsibility or slavery to sin. In other words, Eckhart Tolle, that's funny. He's trying to be like Eckhart Tolle, I guess. That's right, fellas, old school, not a dent. Okay, that's cool, Eckhart Tolle. I like that. That's a funny name, by the way. I like, if you're going to be a troll, at least have a funny troll name. So I at least appreciate the humor of that, Eckhart. But that's fine. We make a dent or don't make a dent. I mean, I would like to make a dent because I think the guy should fess up and fess up to his congregation and fess up to the people that he hurt. But if it's in the cards that Jessi is so good at lying, and he's a sociopathic person that doesn't appear to have any problem with lying, and he's very good at it. And he says enough true things and helpful things, I think, to some people that they are willing to stick with him, or they're entertained by him, or whatever. So if whoever wants to stick with him, have at it. I mean, that's up to you. If nothing happens beyond what we've done so far, that's what it is. If other people come out, which I think there definitely I don't know if there's definitely other people out there. Well, I know at least one. But I believe there's other people out there. So if they come forward, then then we'll hear from them. So we'll see what happens. But ultimately, God's going to work this whole thing out. God's already been at play during the whole situation. So there's been so many miracles so far, personally, and in this whole situation, things that couldn't even have happened. I mean, a guy meeting another guy, a guy who Jessi messed with, Armand, meets another guy in jail who was at the Bond house also named Trayvon, who Jessi messed with. What is the chance of that happening? That's a God thing. That doesn't happen. The chances are astronomical of one guy from Bond going to jail, meeting another guy from Bond in jail, and then finding out they have the same story, basically.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. All right. Anyway, he says it hasn't made a dent in the views. Okay, but core members of Bond are leaving. That is true, Drake.
Yeah.
The production value has gone down significantly. We know a number of people who have left. I didn't mean to. Did I take something on screen? I know a lot of people around Jessi are leaving. So it's kind of like, I might have mentioned this in another show, but it's kind of like the Soviet Union, where the Soviet Union, Alexander Solzhenitsyn and Reagan and the Pope at the time, I think John Paul I or whatever his name, I don't remember. They were all kind of against, they were all helping to take down the Soviet Union. And the Soviet Union took a long time to fall. It took decades, actually. But it's like the Titanic, too. It takes a long time to do what it's going to do. But at the end...
Bond is the Christian domicile organization that Jessi Lee Peterson runs, where men essentially go and enter fellowship and sort of live in housing sponsored by the church, essentially. It's a Christian communal living thing.
I keep seeing the sign that says old school, and 3 of these 4 gentlemen look like they don't belong within 100 yards of a school.
Indeed.
True story. Well, as enlightening as this is, I have to go feed my kids. So, hi guys. It was good. I just wanted to pop by and say hi.
Thank you for stopping by.
God bless you guys. See you.
Yeah, God bless you too, John.
And it happens real quick. It's kind of like taking out the inside of a house and you take out all the stuff that's inside of it, right? The house is still standing, but a stiff wind will blow it over at some point. So everything kind of can collapse very quickly. So I think it's
I was responding to.
I was just talking about how things can, if somebody is going to stay, if Jessi's going to stay, if people are going to stay with him because they like his entertainment or they like some of the things he's.
So, guy in a halfway house essentially ending up in jail. This is surprising to some people, apparently. When does this clip get good? Usually when they start telling different versions of their stories. They can't help
that's on them.
themselves.
But I'm saying also around Jessi, they are fleeing. There are people fleeing the situation. Think about it. Who knows Jessi best? Us and the people around him who work with him, or those out there who are looking for entertainment?
Entertainment,
right?
Patrick, Jessi's a lot like the Soviet Union in the sense that the Soviet Union, they collapsed, but they didn't go away.
Oh, Piper is
things are
live.
collapsing at Jessi's place, maybe. Some things here and there, and there may even be a full collapse.
And she looks
but like the Soviet Union, he just
never.
rebirthed himself. Russia's still
Helmet,
the Soviet Union.
are you going to leave us for Piper?
In charge of, but they're working on that. Now they've got Ukraine under their
I'm seriously
umbrella,
thinking
and they're
about
going to work
that.
on getting more. But
why do I hear
thing,
pounding
with
all of
Jessi,
a
we
sudden?
hit him hard, but
I'm not
and he's
that
just
much
gonna
into horses
reinvent
than
himself.
Brian.
Well, that's
He
what
will call himself a reverend, maybe. But
Right, he's doing that in real time. I mean, he's saying to people, "I'm just like you." He sets himself up on a different level because he's been telling us for years that he had no sin and no anger, which wasn't true. But setting that up already put him in a different position. So a person can tell you, "I'm just like you," but if they've already set themselves up above you, they've already set themselves in different positions. So Jessi no longer calls himself a reverend because he knows that he really can't with a straight face now. He knows he's guilty and he really can't say it. Although he's using the benefits of having a 501c3 nonprofit church, and he got a church like that. The way you get a church like that is to call yourself a reverend to start with. So you call yourself a reverend to get the tax benefits. You call yourself a reverend in court. I think when he took you to court, Martin, didn't he call himself a reverend?
I believe he did.
Yeah, so you call yourself a reverend.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so you call yourself a reverend when it suits you, but you know that you're guilty in your so-called church, so you can't really call yourself a reverend anymore. So in real time, he's kind of changing things. He used to say, "I don't sin, I never sin." I don't think he says that anymore. He used to say, "I'm going to live forever." He doesn't say that anymore. There's a whole bunch of...
keep in mind, these guys are, I believe, a bunch of...
faggots?
I mean, yeah. In many respects, they're left-wingers, but they're sort of they're rhinos or whatever. They claim to be right wingers, but they have Trump derangement syndrome. And I'm sure that they believe that, Putin is trying to reestablish the Soviet Union and all that horse shit. So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they wish that that Jessi would be Putin it back in them.
That was gay, but I approve.
So keep in mind, that's the kind of mentality we're dealing with here.
Only the European laughed. I appreciate you.
Things that he used to say that he's kind of cleverly changed. Jessi, or you can say the spirit working inside of him, is very, very clever. That whatever
any good con man changes his game up.
Right.
Otherwise people start to figure you out. So you have to change up your tactics and stuff. But I'd like to get into the responsibility thing.
Well, yes, and I need to make a statement too. So go if you want to make yours first. But
I have a lot of trolls, but I guess we're doing something right.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Patrick.
No, I just okay. Let me set this up.
We have a lot of trolls, meaning there are people in the chat that disagree with us.
There probably are a couple trolls in there who are there just to fuck around and find out.
Well, yeah, but that they're saying that about people who just don't believe their bullshit.
Yep.
So, yeah, if you need to go to your Paul and do anything, you can.
Oh, yeah,
might be on the other one, but you can because
I did, yeah.
You can tell that we're over the target here because the trolls are out, right?
Welcome, trolls.
Welcome, trolls. We're obviously over the target here. I wonder what you're afraid of.
Wait, no, it's just a bot.
What I'm wondering,
don't even say anything because it's just a bot.
What I'm wondering is, are you in Jessi's corner, but you're also saying all this foul stuff? It kind of shows me that what we've been saying is correct. That there's something foul in Jessi that is also in a lot of his followers.
Yeah, that's who he attracts.
Gavin McGinnis and Anthony. I don't know who Anthony meaning Anthony. Yeah, okay, Anthony Kumi. I don't know who that is. Recently, Ultrashine is saying this. Recently discussed the expose on their show. Lots of other big YouTubers are commenting on it. Might be good for you guys to try and guess there to further your side. I think we're pretty much open. Most of us here are, Martin, Baby, myself, other people that were involved, I think are open to go on shows basically as long as it's relatively serious. I think Martin doesn't even say relatively serious. You go on any show probably.
I'm an attention whore.
Yes. Tony Bruno says he substitutes the word vices. Substitute the word vices for sin. That's a tactical move. That's how he tries to give himself an out.
Yeah.
Exactly. If people don't know what he's really done, you might accept that. If vices is like I'm drinking too much, whatever, something pretty light. But when you're doing what he's been doing, it's a lot more than that. And I'm going to kind of get into this now.
There's several streams that we've already gone over, including the quote unquote documentary. Tell everybody what was it Prime that found out who the church militant people are?
So the guys that made the documentary about Jessi Lee Peterson, being a deeply
homosexual. Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil.
What's going on? I heard my name.
Yeah.
Almost forgot to play.
I hate you.
We discovered that the founders of the church militant group are a bunch of former quote-unquote homosexuals.
Oh.
The guys that made the documentary about Jessi Lee Peterson are essentially all leftists and former homosexuals, quote-unquote.
You mean
Have y'all seen the story of The Machine by Bert Kreischer?
Yes.
What?
Bert Kreischer is a comedian who tells a story about joining the Russian mafia when he was in university. It's fucking hilarious. It's called The Machine.
Huh. Okay.
Ruckus, I was here earlier. I had a bad storm. I had to leave earlier, but you should have seen when we were EFAPing Jessi Milestone. Oh, dear God. We saw cankles in her fucking stomach.
Yeah, it was not good. She's got quite the spare tire.
Ugh. Can someone give me like a an image that I can refresh out of my mind to get her out of it? Because
I brought the horse boy. Yes.
Yep. No. We got these horrible people.
Great. Thanks.
Let me at least make a statement, and then I'm going to let you roll, Martin. Okay. Thank you, guys, and keep making your comments. Brian said that's kind of funny.
Hitler.
Brian says that Pope. What does he say? Hitler was Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 1938. Give it time. It's a good point. A lot of people are just well known. They ask people every. A lot of people. Hitler. He said Hitler was Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 1938. Give it time.
Wow. I wonder if Idi Amin was Time Man of the Year too.
People who are famous, no matter what, are usually go to the top of the list of whatever. People most admired person of the year, and it'll be like Michelle Obama or Hillary Clinton or somebody, just because they're really well known.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let me get into what I want to say. Taking responsibility or a slave to sin. So what I've been saying all along is, and I want to kind of clarify that because I come to some realizations last night in some family discussion.
Oh, another fun fact
I've been
about
saying
some of these
I take
weirdos,
responsibility in this situation for what I did.
They like to meditate instead of praying.
Yeah.
How long are these idiots going?
2 hours.
Holy shit.
German economic miracle was why he wasn't just famous. Yeah, exactly. Dude, man.
Hey guys, I have to go because Piper posted her StreamYard link.
Motherfucker.
Really?
Get it.
Really?
Get it, Helmet.
Yeah, Prime, why aren't you going with me? Piper is a
No,
horse.
I don't do crack whores, but whatever. If you like those Amsterdam kind of girls, go ahead.
No, I'm just joking. I'm going to bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Guten Tag, mein Freund.
Helmet, we know you're gonna crank one to Piper, then go to sleep. Don't lie to us.
Maybe not. But I'm certainly not one of those 4 gay people who got molested or not by this black guy.
Are we sure that you aren't the black guy?
Helmet needs to see the leaking pipes.
Oh God, no.
That's a dark joke. I like that. Holy shit.
Oh, I've posted the machine story for us to watch after this.
Nice.
Have a good one, guys. See ya.
Yep.
Try to have
Sleep
fun.
well, you filth
Bye.
German. Don't let your sleep paralysis demon piss on you, you weirdo. I know you'd like it, but don't.
Oh, speaking of pissing, get this one. The guy that works during the week at my job, he actually falls asleep and pisses in his chair. He's the dude's like about 400 to 500 pounds, is a diabetic, and falls asleep after taking his medicine in the chair and then pisses himself.
God, that's amazing.
Anyway, if anybody wants to see the previous videos that we've done of the Jessi Lee Peterson business, they are on Odyssey.
Brian, did you see the meme that Ruckus posted in memes?
Oh, let me go check.
Yes, everybody subscribe to the Odyssey, Twitch, and YouTube.
Yes.
Like and share.
Okay, I like that I'm out in front so that way I get sniped first.
Go for the biggest target.
Yes.
Well, I can't tell, but am I the driver in this
You
scenario?
appear to be the gunner?
No, you guys are in the gunner positions. That I looks like I'm in the driver's seat, like the little crawl space.
I love it that he titled it the worst tank crew.
I don't know what this picture is, but I like the picture that it's a picture of one of y'all's JFK in the car.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, aka worst tank crew, indeed.
Well, at least we're actually a tank crew.
Indeed.
At least we have a tank.
I've gone rogue.
Okay.
The top row are the molesters and the bottom row is the victims. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Rudy definitely fucked his own son, just saying.
Well, let's give a little bit background on Mr. Francis here. The reason why he wears a band across his head is because he has a cancer scab that he's hiding from people, and it's very disgusting.
I thought he was just bald.
No.
I found his channel. I found his channel last night, and we went through it, and he was talking about how he picked the scab off and oozed the yellow pus out.
Ugh. That reminds me, I need to go to the dentist. I got tooth infection.
Nice.
The fuck are you doing here? Get your teeth fixed, you fucking retard.
Healthcare in America expensive.
Okay, so go to Lane Associates for $150. You too can have 2 X-rays and 1 free dental checkup every year.
I'm just
He
going to
does
go to
look
the
like a
cheap
mutant.
Mexican dentist across the street from me.
Yes, Mr. Ruckus says he looks like a mutant from 40K, and I agree.
Yeah,
Stavros says Martin was the mutant guy with the crater in his head. Yes, that's correct.
Oh, I can't wait to show you guys this video. This is great. I found this last night.
Jim Tuner says that was a demon he let out of his head with a knife. Yes.
Hey, Jesse Peterson. Martin Francis here.
Well, this is the
How
one
are
where he
you?
causes the accident.
Yeah.
So, I'm the first man in your whole career. I am the first man in your whole career that you have run from.
Everybody
Like
pay
the chicken
attention to
song
where
that you
Jessi
play.
stops.
You are running from me. You're running from your what you've been doing for 31 years.
Jesse's in the crosswalk.
Trying
This
to get us
motherfucker's
killed
not.
here. Jesse's so upset that he tried
He
to
walked
cross the
out
street
in front of
before he should
Jessi so
have,
that he could keep the
and
camera on
caused
him.
these cars to stop and bash into
And
each
look
other.
what happened.
So
This idiot causes a car
Because,
accident, and he blames it on
I now
Jesse.
have video proof, more so than before.
That he's an idiot.
Oh, that's nice. He wants me to tell them how I was sleeping with my brother's wife. That's fine. But Jesse,
That's fine. He does not deny it. He does not deny sleeping with his brother's wife. Holy shit.
Yep.
I wonder if he'll deny
why
causing
will
that
you not
car
speak
accident.
on your homosexual
He did.
behaviors?
He blamed it on Jessi.
Yeah, and I like Mr. Ruckus there. He was thinking, who is this mutant following me? Yes.
That's
This
correct.
This is essentially a like an Adeptus of Arbaiti, like walking through the street, and some random fucking mutant just happens upon them, and he's like, "Oh God, what is this nonsense?"
Oh, I learned why Jabba likes Greg so much. They sell
Roshi
meth.
Strider says asymmetrical faces correlate with high mutations and mental problems. His eyes are not even on the same. That's correct. Video proof of you possibly committing a crime. Yeah.
That's what I was telling Eibert last night. It's like,
exactly.
imagine a guy saying that he got rear-ended because of a fucking crazy guy, and the insurance agent's like, well, do you have proof? He posted it on his channel.
Yeah. Like, for the record, these accusers are all like self-admitted criminals of some measure or drug addicts. Just so we're clear. We're going to need the Grey Knights for this one, yes.
Francis is a Nurgle. That's why he's leaking shit.
For the God Emperor, I hope he goes away, yes. I will put a call in to my fellow Grey Knights. We will get them on the case. This Nurgle infestation will be dealt with.
Thank God.
Okay.
Has anybody?
I think I've been saying it in kind of a light way that didn't really resonate. It really, honestly, didn't really resonate with my family or with some other people who rightfully kind of questioned me on that. And what I struggled with was taking responsibility for my actions, but also knowing as my background was being molested at 8, putting myself down kind of mentally and putting people above me, and then especially putting people who are in a position of authority above me. So I kind of had them mentally above me, and then to have Jessi tell me I wanted to overcome a lot of this stuff. Obviously, well, not obviously, some people don't, but I did. I wanted to overcome a lot of this stuff, so I actually went to Jessi for help in doing that. And so the understanding when I started counsel with him, which is almost as soon as I met him, really, we started counseling almost immediately. The understanding was that he was going to help me overcome these attractions that I had and things like that.
There
So
are indeed no innocence
obviously
in
he
that
didn't do
bunch.
that. He actually groomed me
Yeah,
and
that
then went
makes
the other
more
direction
sense.
with it. So and also went against other people who've already been on the video. I think you guys know the story. We don't need to reiterate it.
Yeah.
So he did things to other people, meaning grooming and predation, right? So what I had a little bit of a problem in between. I was kind of felt stuck in between wanting to take responsibility and realizing I had
I
some
don't
issues
like
that
red
were,
flag laws, but that
in me
is
based on my
funny.
past.
I like that.
I hope you can still hear me, Martin.
Yes.
I can. I called him out. So I had a talk with my family last night, and I realized when I first apologized to them, I really wasn't thinking of them that much. I wanted to, but I really wasn't thinking of the damage that I did. And when I kind of realized, wow, I did what I did last night is I realized I need to take ownership of this in a certain way that I don't think I was willing to do. I committed adultery. Okay. And we talked about that.
And you continued to commit
Yeah,
adultery
and I did that.
allegedly for
Okay, Jessi didn't
nearly
commit
10
adultery in my
years.
family. He helped me commit adultery. He's an accessory to adultery, I guess you could say.
There you go.
1992.
He helped me commit adultery, he says.
Yeah, like
Since 1992.
never mind that he committed adultery. It is not something he did. It was he helped me commit adultery. You are the willing participant in that. You are the sinner in that instance, dude.
Look. I'll be honest with you. If Jessi Lee Pearson was to pull it out, Patrick Rooney opened his mouth and he says, "Help me pushing it." That's what happened.
Stavros, Martin is having an episode. It's been 7 minutes since his last hit. Yeah, pretty much. He needs another head out that crack pipe. Jim Shooter said, so is Martin living in an assisted living facility, halfway house, or homeless shelter? Looks institutional in the background. I wouldn't be surprised. It looks to me like he's probably in a halfway house or something similar.
I pointed this out last time. If you look at Rooney, Francis, and the guy in the left-hand corner, and some of the other guys you'll notice in here too when they put their cameras on, it's the same fucking wall color. They all live in the same place.
Ruckus has a phenomenal comment with Martin looks like a demon prince who was made when Zinch was having a stroke. Yes.
But seriously, look at Paul's wall, and then look at Patrick Rooney's wall, and then look at Mark Francis's wall. They're all in the same fucking place.
Well, Paul is Patrick's son, so they should be in the same place.
I'm pretty sure they're all in various sections.
But Martin claims that that it's dark out where he is, and he's on the East Coast, and Patrick lives in California.
And he certainly messed, with my mind in different ways. But ultimately, I was responsible for guarding my family, which I failed to do. I committed a crime, which in the Old Testament would have me dead, by the way. I'd be dead. They would take me out because adultery is punishable by death. So it's a very serious crime. And not just because it's called a serious crime, but because it really is in a family. It's taken my family, especially since I really wouldn't or couldn't take full responsibility for my side.
It's always dark whenever.
And I get that. And I kind of had a glimpse of the pain that I brought them. Anybody that brings adultery or a serious sin into their lives brings it into their family, and their family is going to suffer. My family has suffered for that. And we're just now, we've been, we've been healing from that, for a while, but it hasn't been 100%. And there's flash ups where my son, will get mad at me, and a lot of the stuff has come out. So at this point, the good thing at this point is that everything is pretty much on the table. There is nothing not out there for my family to look at. And I was telling them today, I think maybe one day we'll start like a family church or something, because the kind of conversations that we have, I think, are so useful at this point. Out of something very bad, what's happened is that we've really been able to talk on the table.
They're going to start a family church.
Everything that's been a
because
problem
they do love choir boys.
My son, I think, are now out on the table.
Martin has a window that faces
so
the concrete
before
wall,
you, I know
Ruckus.
Martin has his own thoughts on this, but I wanted that to be out there first, because I even feel a little bit better now, like waking up in the morning, like after last night when I realized I needed to confront this and just
So
admit this
probably lying
and say how
about the
sorry I was
state
for
of
committing adultery. What's that, Paul?
Not
When I noticed that, when I came out and said that to them, I realized after that there was an extra burden taken off me. That I know for myself, I did need to own up to my part of that 100%. Even though this other person is really messed up and did some messed up stuff big time, I need to own up to myself what I did, and that's what I've done.
Why
So
does he
if
have
you
a
want to comment at all on that,
toilet
Paul, you
paper
can.
roll
Otherwise,
on
Martin,
his
you got the floor.
What now?
That toilet paper roll there is to clean the cummies off Patrick's face after Martin's
Oh God!
And yes, Manson also had a family.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Armand's in the chat. Hi, hey,
Okay,
Armand,
hi, Armand.
and others.
Hey.
Someone was just saying, wait, where's the comment? I just deleted troll, and so it's like taking up most of the screen. But they said something like, how many of these guys are in there? I gotta delete.
Well, it's like playing Space Invaders. They keep coming.
like, they keep
but
coming.
I'm so happy about this because I'm happy that the trolls are coming after.
No, but they're not real trolls. They're just bots.
Oh, okay. So they may not even be. They may not even be Jessi supporters. I
How
don't
can you
know.
tell the difference?
People
Well, no,
with
because, just
legitimate
by the names, I can tell, like,
disagreements
it's
are
just like one of
bots.
those-
Are you fucking?
Are you Amber Heard? What the
live
fuck?
streaming. it could be someone messing with us.
Okay. Well, anyway,
anyway,
did you want to comment on what I was saying?
These
This is part of
guys
that big time
didn't even
discussion.
bother to
Yesterday?
change their version and software before they fucking
yeah, because I thought I had
started
given you
pretending
like
to be
fully
Christians.
like a year or when this thing you first told us like a year ago.
Yeah.
But I realized yesterday I still had like the resentment was still
Because
there
he's
when
gonna
things
have
get brought
like
up.
a
So I was like, I was
toilet
like mad at you. And I had to
roll,
like,
all he gets
I
for
had to
the
say,
week. Oh, that wouldn't surprise
no,
me.
I just said, I think I was thinking like, am I just mad at you for like because this stuff is brought up, or is there
It's
something
his
deeper?
most precious
I found out there was
item.
something deeper
Fair.
because that was the missing ingredient. Was that it felt like you were kind of making like not excuses. I mean, I don't know how to say it, but like yeah, you're kind of like I felt like you weren't taking like full responsibility for it, and so that was kind of bothering me. I was like, yes, Jessi, like had you, I mean, like you were tricked into it, but like I still felt like you.
How
you
do you
had,
get
like, you had your own
tricked
mind,
in
like,
your
you feel
fucking
like,
sexual
Well,
activity? That's not
yeah, and there's another. Well, hang on.
That
Before
man tricked me. He pulled my pants down and said I was special.
You can't. That's.
That's what the other one said last stream, Council.
That is actually probably true.
Like I said, keep in mind, Patrick's story is that he and Jessi were at a hotel. Where was it? Washington?
I don't remember the
DC,
state.
or I think it was DC, or it was on the outskirts of DC or whatever. And they were there for some kind of conference or some shit, and they had a hotel room apparently that they were sharing, and they were sitting on the bed together. And Jessi says, "What do you want to do?"
And a normal
it was
functional
Patrick.
human being. A
Yeah.
normal functional human being would be like, oh, that means like, what activities do we want to engage in, or do we want to go get food, so on and so forth. What do we want to do?
Yeah.
With
Do we want pizza? Do we want burgers? Do we want
Yeah.
Chinese?
And this guy goes straight to fuck me in the ass,
and
daddy.
instead, this guy is like, "Oh, I launched into starting to talk to him about sexual positions." So that's his idea of him being tricked in to homosexual activity with Jessi Lee Peterson. Is Jessi, asked a simple question that had nothing to do with sex, and I started talking about sex.
Jim Tuner was referring to the toilet roll comment by Ruckus, and that makes sense now.
Yeah,
Stavros says, so he groomed these guys when they were, 35? That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Yes.
Exactly. Yes. As a matter of fact, one of the people he supposedly groomed was a young man, and then when they reveal in the quote-unquote documentary how old he was 30 years old.
Yeah. And
he was by far the youngest of any of these people.
Yeah, you guys want to see Francis' latest exploits? Here, let's watch this. This all be good.
Baby, get this film. Get it in front of us.
Okay. Conversating with people. Nobody has ever raised a voice. Nobody has raised a voice.
Harassment.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down, okay? My name's Officer Card. I went to Wilshire Division, LAPD. Just so you know, you're recording. I'm recording as well, so is my partner. So yes, the biggest thing is that I guess you guys are harassing whoever's going in and out of this.
We're speaking with them, not harassing. That's their side.
Yeah, let him finish.
That's the main chief complaint on their end. Okay, whatever the case is concerned, as long as everybody is cordial with each other, you know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
Nobody needs to antagonize anybody. Nobody needs to be yelling and back and forth. If somebody wants, what kind of business is this?
It's a church.
Okay, so if somebody wants to walk into this church,
what is happening?
Hey, cool.
They're outside protesting outside the church, and the cops were called because they kept harassing people going in. That's what's going on.
If you have some words or a message that you may want to tell them, okay, that's fine.
That's a hell of a location for a church. It's right from an auto zone.
They have that very right to walk.
We understand that.
So
Yeah,
just
we
as
know
long
that.
as everybody's being cordial,
You're absolutely right.
that's fine.
We're totally on your side.
Just as long as somebody can get into their door.
Yeah, we're not blocking their door.
Don't block the door. If you go up and down the sidewalk,
And we're not. We're not yet. We're not.
A person stopped by to carry a conversation with him. He said, "Don't harass the person." While the person
He's just lying. He's slandering us. It's not what we're
I'm
doing.
not here to pick side. I'm just here
Yeah.
to.
Are they Italian or homosexual?
As long as you guys.
Hey, Don!
Yeah.
Is that your cousin?
Especially in LA, it's a tough job, man. God bless you.
You guys have any questions for me at this time?
They're
As long as
obviously
you guys
not
support
homeless.
me.
The LAPD would have let them do whatever they wanted if they were homeless.
Yeah.
Probably accurate.
Like
The mayor. You have to obey the mayor.
He has to
They don't
obey
like
the
each
mayor,
other.
right? The sheriff doesn't. So that's why he's stronger against the mayor and all this craziness, this
Love that
crime and
sheriff.
everything.
Love that sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Well, thank you.
Okay, guys.
Hold the
thank
sign
you.
higher,
Stay warm out here.
Francis.
God bless
Hold
you.
it higher.
Stay safe.
Appreciate that.
We support you 1,000%.
Absolutely.
We're lucky to have people like
Thank you.
lucky.
You guys take care. Okay?
Take care.
You too.
Jesus.
Yep.
Imagine having these fucking death spots outside your business just to think they're going to get some payment from you.
What do we call this one where we're covering Jessi Lee Peterson and Jesse Milestone? Do we call it A Tale of Two Jessies?
How do we? Well, these guys obviously know where his church is to protest. How do we know that they just didn't follow Jesse back to his house and rape him?
We don't.
We don't know anything about that. See, this is the thing. One,
Neither side has produced any evidence, any verifiable evidence
Right.
of anything. So we have no idea what is actually going on.
they're all accusations. There's no video evidence. There's no pictures. There's no private investigation. Nothing. It's just their word against him. And they think that because if they're loud enough and they're troublesome enough, that they'll be paid to go away. They think this is just one big way to fucking settle their fucking damn debts. Is to basically say, I was fucked by him and I should be able to get him to give me money because he doesn't want his church and his YouTube channel and his social media profile to be slandered.
So it's a literal gay op.
Yes, this is exactly a literal fucking gay op.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of rainbow leftists fucking targeting a Christian, essentially.
Oh.
Hey, Einbrecht, do you like flamin' hot Cheetos?
No, they're disgusting.
What the fuck? That's a
No,
random
I
thing to
legitimately
ask.
hate flaming hot Cheetos. They're disgusting. They have no
Well,
taste.
What?
I was asking the flamin' one if you liked flamin' hot Cheetos.
Ah.
No, if I'm gonna eat spicy,
I'm gonna
foods-
guess that means that he also doesn't want that flavor of Mountain Dew.
No, definitely not. If I'm gonna eat like cheesies that are super hot, I'm gonna get actual fucking like cheesies, and I'm gonna put a tiny bit of like dried ghost pepper powder on it.
Did you know that in Australia they call cheeseburgers cheesies?
Really?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Good Lord. Please tell me that's not real.
I hope not.
All these people are on all sides are crazy. There is no good side. That's correct.
Hmm.
Like Jessi Lee Peterson is kind of a weirdo. He says funny shit like pretty frequently, but I still think he's a bit of a weirdo.
To be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck it is, but what is it with fucking half ninwits like Vicky and fucking these assholes? They get a fucking smartphone or a laptop and then they just go straight to the internet and say, "Woe is fucking me."
Because they can't afford a full house?
Good God. Like, fucking give them a fucking flip phone so that way they don't have to do this shit anymore. Why is everybody gotta have a fucking smartphone nowadays?
Dumbing down society?
This is already dumbing down.
It's probably so the feds can track everybody or something more effectively.
I will blame Obama for this. You fucking Martha's Vineyard fucking damn glowy.
It's called the Obama phone for a reason.
Good times.
Well, what else do they have to say?
Probably a bunch of shit, but it's gonna have to wait till next time.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I have to be going, and I figure probably the rest of you do too.
Well, when you
I
gotta go,
should
you gotta
probably
go.
sleep. I have not slept in 39 hours.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Insomnia, man. It happens to me all the time. I'll go like sometimes 2 days plus without sleeping.
What the fuck do I need to do? Get my horse tranquilizer gun out and use it on you?
That's how prom gets women.
Special K. All right.
Yeah, Special K will definitely make me sleep for long periods of time. Please don't.
That's what you need. 39 hours. Jeez.
Good Lord, no, I'm good. I'll sleep for like 8-9 hours after this. I'll be fine.
You better. The next time I will use it.
Oh God, Obama.
Heimbrecht stays up long enough so he can meet his sleep paralysis demons.
Meet them on the battlefield of my mind, where I will slay them and then do terrible things to their corpses, I suppose.
Heimbrecht, I just gotta ask you a question. Have you been trying to stay awake to see if Dark City's at your reality?
No.
Oh, how was it last night?
Good. It's a great movie.
Movie. It's legitimately one of my top 10 movies of all time. Just phenomenal movie, in my opinion.
Better than The Matrix.
Yep, by far. It actually has a hopeful ending as opposed to The Matrix, which is just like, fuck hope.
Well, on that note, I guess I'll be going. Thank you for letting me on again. Have a nice one.
Thank you.
Yes, exactly, Mr. Tuner. Shell Beach is indeed real. You can find it.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we will see you next time.
What the fuck?